As you guys come in here, let's see. Let's see. As you guys in here. It's getting better, getting better, getting better. You see, still the fuck up. We're getting better. I don't know why. As you guys come in here, be so kind, slap the like button. Turn, hold on, fucking turn my eye. Goddamn, wait, hold on. Wait. As you guys, and so what am I goddamn wrong? As you guys come in here, you be so kind. Stop cheating on me. As you guys come in, pleasure, what's up, brother? As you guys come in here, slap the like, hold on, you guys in one second. Have a good show here today. What another week I'll be 100%, man. Word up. You know, I just had surgery, man. It's just a little swollen. My speech is still a little, a little muffled, but you guys can hear me though. You guys can hear me, right? Oh, my brother Johnny J. Oh, I got the top fan things on my channel. I didn't have that before. Oh wow, I okay. Oh wow, okay. Wow, that's dope. Techno, what's up, man? Hold on 1 second. As you guys come in here, slap the like button. Chris Green, Floodrun, Jenny Hayes, what's up, my brother? Dynamite J, Dynamite J, man. I see you got the Amazon Prime too, you know. So you guys have been rocking out with the Twitch streams, been having the ball. Like I said, working. Like I said, I had surgery on my, so on my head. So that's why I ain't really doing as many shows. And and my speaking a little slurred, but I'm getting a lot extra on my head of schedule, a lot better. I'm busting my ass in therapy, you know what I mean? So like another week or so. I got my stations and everything out though, I mean. Working though, you know what I mean? Hello, Estrella Garcia, the first time I'm seeing my chat, shout out to you. Chris Green Pledron, let me get out here right quick. My brother Riario's Techno, long time no see, bro. Johnny J, my brother, Lucci, Scolasi. My brother doesn't even again. Where you in at, bro? It's my brother. Also, guys, shout out to the members only. I got some stuff I just dropped in there, but these members only. You guys can want it, man. We got some dangers in there. You know what I mean? Got a couple classes too. Never seen before stuff. We're gonna ask you guys come in here right quick. Let them know what's up. Slap the like button. As soon as you walk through the door, spam the like button, man. We're gonna have some fun in here today. Let me hop in with the guys. We are live. We doing it live, Jerome. Hey, Jerome, we doing it. Hey, Jerome. Hey, Jerome, I'm getting better, Jerome. We doing it.
I'll get this talk later.
I'm getting better, Jerome. What hashtag?
My God.
I'm getting better, man. I'm getting better. Ask you guys come in. What's going on down anything, man? Look. Oh, shit.
Hey, Z, I got one question for you, brother.
Yes, sir. Look, you see great.
Hey, did we ever get the Epstein list, brother?
Oh, damn.
Hey, Jerome.
Damn. Yo.
Wait, you gotta ask Mello. Hey, Mello, we get the list, Mello? Mello here. Hey, Mello, we got that list, Mello? Mello. I got cucumbers. Oh man. It's looking crazy out here right now. Man. Hey, yo. Hey, what's up, Crimson? We're gonna drain the swamp, right? Oh man. Oh, buddy. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys come here, listen, I'll let all you niggas say in line. But the fact that, what's crazy, a little segue, what makes it funny is watching them backpedal. He said one thing, and Rose said, you know what? Well, if I'm on the list, Obama put me up there and called me. Like, what the hell you doing? Hey, bro. Hey, yo, man. Like, that shit wild here, bro. See, that's why, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's what they get, all that racist stuff he didn't get. That's what he get, man. All them Joes, man. He ran him. That was the thing. You know what's crazy? Oh, what's finally coming back to really hurt him? Not, is, you know, it's because him always running his mouth. Ain't no other president saying anything about this than you out in the public, you and your family and your base talking about this list. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And wait. You guys still on that? Yeah, you ran on that, released it. What you talking about? The Watson trying to how you say the make a U-turn. You know what? You know, no, what are you talking about? What about the kids? And what are we talking about?
MAGA's finally turning on him because of that shit too.
Oh, not all of them. You see, not all of them. You see, Rich yesterday.
Yeah, some of them are, but some of them are actually turning. They're like, no, we want this Epstein shit. You told us you were gonna put it out there. We want it.
Hey, that nigga Trump said, y'all believe me? I was bullshit, man.
Man, you know I'm trolling. Yeah, we on.
He said, move on. Barrios in the house. We got Techno. We got Johnny J. My brother was good. Lucci in the house. Skalashi. We got W. Vine Games.
My brother.
We got Pleasure Run. My brother was good. Cash One in the house. T. Beckett. Dynamite J. Jenna Hayes was good.
Absolutely.
So what happened to Ninja Theory and Financials? Oh, man, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah, they out here, bro. We gonna talk about it.
The doors closing soon? Maybe. Chris Green in the house. Estrella Garcia. Salute to you, Estrella.
Yeah, first one was in the chat.
We got
that's right. That's your name.
Venom the movie. Was good, man. But Ron Williams, my damn brother, was good. We got Ghost in the house. My brother Ghost. He's somewhere on a yacht vacation. Vacations all summer long, man.
And you got them red.
Stuck in the office. You know what I'm saying? We got Crimson X25 in the house. Nick, what's good? Good to see you, brother. Who else we got here? Mr. JTK, my brother said Xbox is dead. Have a great show, y'all. Big facts, brother.
Man.
Darnell Agnew in the house. What's good, brother? What's up, Darnell? Yeah, listen, y'all see the title of the show, Ninja Theory Financials. Man, is the door closing on that studio too? Like it did on Turn 10? Forza Horizon sold 2 million copies on PlayStation 5. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been saying PlayStation dudes buy games. PlayStation 6 reportedly is 2 times more powerful than the PS5 Pro. My God, that shit is gonna be fire. We got Donkey Kong, Digital Foundry. He's shitting all over that goddamn Donkey Kong game. The frames go from 60 to 30 in less than 3 seconds. God damn. We're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Come on in, hit the like button, share it out, please. W Vine Games with the $5. Trump called Ridge a pussy ass Democrat. Ridge about to fly the Elon flag. Oh man.
Like I said, if I tag you on Twitter, you'll be so kind to retweet it. You know what I mean? You'll be so kind to retweet it. Yes, sir. We got a little fun here today. We have a lot of fun here today, brother. You know what I mean? We'll be back at it.
I want to say one thing. I saw my brother Mello out on Twitter.
What's up, you say?
Capping for Grounded 2. What are we doing here, my brother?
And they go, what?
Grounded 2.
You get it. You listen. You get it. You get a backyard. You got vegetables and shit. You know what I mean? That's all I was out here. You know what I mean? Tune up.
We're playing with the bugs. Keep playing with the bugs in the backyard, in the garden.
We're going to have fun in the backyard.
Oh, man. Pardon me.
In all its glory.
Oh, and pardon me, as you should.
Yeah. We got my brother Phenom back here. We got Mustang Game in the house.
Mustang Game.
As usual. Big Money, even though he muted. We got Logic Worlds just came in.
That's Wee Man.
We got Shadow.
My bad.
He said Wee Man. He said that's the Wee Man. Oh, man.
That's Wee Man.
We got City K3 here. You know what it is.
And so, like I said,
what bucket?
What bucket? Ain't bucket here somewhere. Like I said, as you guys come in here, you'll be so kind. Oh, yeah, I'm sounding a little player. You guys can hear me? Sound a little player? Like a little
yeah, now you good. You good.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mario Heat.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely. You know what I mean? So, like another week, I'll be back to talking shit like I was doing. Anyway, like you guys see the title of the show, Ninja Theories. We're gonna talk about them. You know, they might be out of there. They ain't paying their bills on time. Forza Horizon 2 sells 2 million copies Actually, I think it was like 2.3 in a month.
Yeah.
So Microsoft that's better as being a third-party publisher than being we're gonna talk about it. PlayStation 6. They talking about what they do chips such as they want maybe twice as powerful as PS5 PS5 Pro. Okay, I'm gonna take a take on that. What? Okay, Drum. I'm you in the middle when we come to that topic. Spiderman. Donkey Kong. Now, I also say they got a high rating. We got a 90 or something. What he's saying. But this is
90 Metacritic. It'll probably go down to about 87, 88. But we're gonna see.
They say they're moving 2 frames. They're moving 2 frames a minute though. We're gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
And also too, Spider-Man. I didn't even know the Spider-Man was a thing. So you remember the guy Jay Centuries? If you don't know, Jay Century, take it back. Jay. So when I was doing, I was always like, well, we gotta get back to the debates too. We gotta find some Nintendo guys. Maybe we can get one for Saturdays. So how about you met Porter Rock? So again, Porter Rock came on the chat, right? So, and I was doing the, it was called, you know, how the Facebook very next gen gamers, but it was Xbox versus Pony, right? More or less. So I forgot who I had. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. When I used to do the debates back then, they were skewed more or less to the Xbox. Who got when it comes to online gaming, who got the best of online service? They was rated pro Xbox, right? So Jake Century took upon himself. He wanted how you say go out the script. The answers I have on the questions I gave him for the match, right? I ain't gonna lie, I was trying to cheat Porter Rock. And Porter Rock, they gave Porter went out there and destroyed him. Me and Brody was wondering when that got in. So yesterday he said we had a bet or something. But he was talking about I was bet me that Spider-Man coming to the Xbox. But we're gonna talk about that. That's why I see they got the whole thing on. I guess a couple sites we're talking about also. That's why I was up there and say Spider-Man coming to Xbox. But,
they have the port bag.
Yeah. And also too, the Xbox Rogue Ally I consider in there. Pricing.
Yeah. $1,000 goddamn.
We're gonna that's not gonna play your Xbox games. We're gonna again talk about that. Because there ain't no next gen Xbox. Things is out here. But anyway. Like I said, I'll tag you guys on Twitter. You be so kind to retweet it. I guess they ain't ringing.
We got a bill. Yeah, we get these bills. We got Valkenstein, my brother, in the house with the $5.
Bro.
Z, did you hear Nintendo can brick your Switch for piracy in the United States, but not in Europe? What's going on over there?
Hey, bro, listen. Well, we kind of talked about it a little bit on last show. We was talking about Nintendo and about them bricking consoles. I mean, but like I said, as you guys come in here, you be so kind, slap the like button. We're gonna have some fun today. We got some bad Xbox news as always. We here with some bad Xbox news, and we're gonna do the damn thing. Ringing, shall we begin? Well, guess what ringing?
I know one thing.
We got my brother
Johnny
Johnny
shitting on Nintendo every day. Now that's one thing.
I'm glad we in here. We in the Joe Rogan too. Hey, talking like me in a minute. On your head, nigga. I ain't show you niggas no mercy. These black dudes. Hold on.
Johnny J with the $5.
Bro.
Number 10 is crazy. Oh man.
He said what? What do you say? Okay, what do you say?
He said number 10 is crazy.
Number 10 what? What you talking about? What you talking about? Number 10? What do you mean by that? What are you talking about? The number 10. What you talking about? Hello?
He said number 10 is yeah.
What you talking about? What's you talking about? What's number 10? I don't get it. What happened? You know what you're talking about? What you talking about, Johnny? What you talking about, Johnny J? No, what do you know what you mean by the number 10? You know what you mean by that?
No, I don't know what he meant.
You don't know what he means?
Yo, I'm here.
You know what he mean by the number 10 is crazy? You know what he mean by that?
Number 10 is crazy. Is somebody in the chat?
Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean by that? I don't know what he mean. Like, I don't know. What you talking about, Johnny J? Explain to me. What you talking about? What happened? What you mean by number 10?
Johnny J, what you mean these black dudes, brother?
What you talking about?
You going to tell us what you mean, brother?
Yeah. What happened? Yeah.
Johnny J with the $5. He said the list, your top fans, and I was number 10. Johnny J no longer the damn commander in chief of the goddamn chat.
Blame we don't talk Mellow.
Johnny J, that's a terrorist, brother. That's a terrorist.
Blame on the terrorists.
Hey, Johnny, you should have grew your vertical garden, brother.
Oh man. Yeah. Always say number one to get down. Oh man, we gotta.
Talk kid, my brother. He said, Bot said on his port begging. Bot's begging for Spiderman.
Yes. As you guys come in, we got 100 niggas in so far. We say 100 likes, and we just grab me a bottle of water. I'm going to grab those downstairs. Hold on. Keep it rocking and roll. Hold on. Just grab me one bottle of water.
Yeah. Get the water.
To go without a Spider-Man game, like, bro, I'd be mad. I'd be port big too. Shit, I'd be mad as fuck.
Yeah. Hey, my brother Johnny J said, I did everything. Ended up number 10. God damn.
It's two games two superhero games come out. If a Batman game come out and a Spider-Man game come out, you got to get them. You got to get them.
You got to,
bro. You got to get
money.
those,
Ever since we was little kids, bro, we've been able to play that shit. That's why I'm gonna be honest. Spider-Man, like when Spider-Man came to PlayStation and not Xbox. If you was the Xbox only gamer, that was your cue there to jump ship. Yeah. How the fuck you dealing with how?
Yeah, I couldn't have did that. I don't know.
And now you gotta do without fucking Wolverine, Venom, the X-Men game, all kind of shit, all the Marvel games you gotta do without. That's crazy.
Bro, that first Spider-Man game and that Miles Morales. If you missed that Miles Morales game, oh my god!
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Half of them niggas jump ship over PlayStation just for that,
bruh.
I know Xbox, big Xbox dudes right now. I ain't gonna say no names, but they playing all that shit on their PS5 Pros on the low. I know because they on my friends list.
Before Z coming, let me say this. Oh, damn.
No, go ahead, Big Money.
No, I was gonna go off script for a minute. I was just gonna say this right quick. Get off. I don't want to talk about it no more. Listen, I want everybody to. If you are a voter, if that person you vote for, if they vice president leave, if they attorney general leave, and they secretary of state leave, ask questions. You don't have to change your vote. Just ask questions. That's all I ask. Move on. We can move on. Wait, hold on.
Wait. Okay, so I'm in here. All right, so we like I said, as you guys come in here, you'll be so kind to slap the like button, think up the likes and share it out. If I tag you on Twitter, you'll be so kind to retweet it. We got a little funny here. Actually, we have a lot of funny here today. Hold on. Do me Jerome. The Ninja Theory thing. Wait, he don't send it to me again. Wait, hold on.
I said, check your phone. All right,
I'm put it in the Discord so I can bring it right up.
Oh shit!
And the Discord thing too.
Yeah, both of them on your phone.
Yo, we got some other guys. We don't see nobody. Group shit all night.
Why you doing that, man? We need to talk about Big Money. He the new Nintendo dude around here, right?
Oh
now.
yeah,
damn right. Y'all ain't gonna keep on stomping out Nintendo like that.
They need to stomp
I
out.
know I said I won't gonna get one, but that don't mean that don't give y'all cause to just stomp them out every day.
They gonna get this work. They gonna get this work.
Hell no.
I'm gonna tell you this, Big Money. For $500 goddamn dollars and $90 games, that motherfucker better do more than 30 frames. That motherfucking resolution better be higher than 1080p and 720p.
Yeah, hold on.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched that Digital Foundry, man. They went in. Hey, that John Linneman. He went in, bro. Like 8 years later, you not even using DLSS. You still using FSR1?
Falling through the floor.
Yeah. That's
420p upscale to 1080.
Yeah.
And the handheld mode run better than the dock mode.
Yeah.
That's crazy. When you fight a boss, you know what I'm saying? You fight a boss, all of a sudden the frames drop to fucking 30 frames, like I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest. I know it's Nintendo. I know dudes gonna
Yo,
cast Nintendo.
well, here's the thing.
They gonna say it's
Jerome.
all about fun, but man,
Hey, Jerome.
come on, we gotta have
So, as you wait. Just as you just said right there, as you just said, we know it's Nintendo. The fact that you say that it's just Nintendo, that is overall is the problem. That in itself is the problem that we refuse to. Well, not me. That how to hold them to a standard. Something like remember, like this. I remember this something was yesterday when you had the whole Trump. As we did, it was a Trump, and we talking about tariffs, Trump in the switch to right, and we talking about the pricing and what it has to offer, right. So, and I remember when they had the unveiling, and they was they giving us what. What we asked, like, no, like, bro, this not, you don't have, like, bro, for $500, and being honest, and why shit is fucked up, like, bro, we have to, like, it's not, bro, the fact they came out the gate and charging $90 for games, bro, to listen, hear me out, to put this in layman, so, Red Dead Redemption 2, I keep saying this, it cost Rockstar $443 million to make, right? Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Investment, advertising, making the game. Mario Kart is by far the most successful IP ever. Mario Kart, right?
Yeah.
It cost them it had a breakdown on the other show we did. It was $10 million to make the game, but all of it was like $41 million. The other $30 million was just for advertising, targets, the ads,
marketing.
Yeah, marketing. That's the way things is now. A lot of times, the marketing and making the game, some marketing the game more than actually making the game, right? To make it hit, right? And that's $40 million, right? With no, and look, $40 million. You look at a game like Forza Horizon, you don't use any races, my nigga. The fact that they come out and charging $90, $89, again, it's not doing like no voice acting, no HDR, no ER, like that's crazy as hell. And we sit back and we say, like one nigga, I just say nostalgia a hell of a drug, bro. Again, it was Nintendo that got me into gaming. It wasn't Atari, because it was Nintendo. It was the first console I had. Nintendo. I was a Nintendo guy. Psych Bike, Pro Wrestling, Ring King. That was the boxing ring. That was my shit. Double Dragon, all that shit. You know what I mean? It was got me like, bro. And you think about it, and while you guys refused to hold, it was Nintendo that saved gaming. When Atari ran them up, and the video game market crashed, it was Nintendo that was there to save gaming, right? So I always say, like, again, it was when I was a gamer, bro. And so to see, bro, what they are now, remember, Nintendo does what Sega doesn't. Remember the commercials? Yeah. They always, listen, if you think I'm bullshit, Nintendo always been about pushing the envelope when it came to cutting edge graphics. The GameCube, ladies and gentlemen, was a way more capable console than the PS2. Graphically, bro, listen, last thing. The Wii, the GameCube was so powerful. The Wii was not a console. The Wii was supposed to be an attachment for the GameCube. That was an attachment for the GameCube. Big money.
No, I'm just trying to say, but see, you gotta look at it like.
Wow.
I remember we was talking about the other day. About capitalism.
Okay.
That's bro. Listen, when you come off of selling 150 million consoles, you get a little cocky, and even though I don't agree with the prices. That's the only thing I don't agree with. Like, the games are okay and everything. It's just the prices that I have a gripe with. But when you come off selling stuff like that, you get a little cocky. Then, they have more inside knowledge than we do, even though we know that the Xbox, the next generation of Xbox ain't gonna be shit. So that's the way they look at it. The only motherfucking competitive we have out there is PlayStation. And we view our games towards children. We've said this plenty of times on this show. Majority of their customer are children. So why not raise the price on everything? It's only us 1% that's gonna yell and say,
say it again, children. Say it again, children. That's even worse. That's even worse. That's even worse.
I
That's
know
even
it's
worse.
but listen, if it works, what can you say?
A
We
lot.
can sit back and yell all day, but if it works, you can't do nothing about it.
We could.
You know what I mean? Us 1% can't. We're not gonna yell loud enough for them to stop.
We could.
But Sony and Microsoft can't get away with that. Why does Nintendo get away with it?
You know what?
Because the majority of their customers are kids. Kids will never complain about nothing. Only the parent. Remember when I talked about when the parent get to the store and he'd be like, "Wait a minute, your first Switch was 300. Now this motherfucker 500." That's the only where the buck stops. But when all you hearing is in your ear is little Tommy at 7 years old, "Mommy, please give me a Switch too." Like, bro, parents that don't know nothing about video games just gonna pick the motherfucker up.
No, here's the thing. Though, what I say again is, a while ago, right? We did a show about. We say basically, it's not kids out there. When we was a kid, bro, we got games for our birthday and for Christmas. It's adults going on that motherfucker. It's adults on this motherfucker. It ain't the kids, my nigga. It's the adults. Yeah. So we had to set the precedent. I'm not arguing with no goddamn kids on Twitter, my nigga. I'm arguing with you grown ass man babies. They're getting upset for asking them to have it. I ain't arguing with no kids here, my nigga. Kids get games for their birthday. And for Christmas, bro, I'm trying to tell you, it's not the kids, my nigga. The kids ain't what they aim their shit for children.
Majority of the people that's getting the Switch 2 and the Switch 1s are kids.
Them ain't no kids, bro.
If you look at it, percentage wise, the people, I guarantee you, if you look at it percentage wise, I guarantee you, it's like a 65-35.
I know it's not.
35% grown ups getting it. The other 65%. Or the kids that
we can Google it.
We got breaking news.
Okay,
we got breaking news real quick. I just want to say this. I don't want to do. Maureen Comey, a federal prosecutor in the case against Jeffrey Epstein and the daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, has been fired from the United States Attorney's Office. Trump said, "I'm firing all y'all niggas."
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, what I'm saying, Google it. It's not the kids, bro. Listen, what into me, especially in today's economy, my nigga. This council came out when in the summertime. You know, motherfuckers ain't got money like that, bro. To go out and spend $500. You know what I mean? Like we ain't. What's going on right now? Those are adults, my nigga. Kids get. Now you say Christmas time, holiday season. You got that all day, all day. Them more goddamn musty niggas out there. Niggas that identify as children. Them some musty niggas that hairline sucked up here, bad knees, bad backs.
Yeah, and they won't say anything either because
those ain't no goddamn kids. Now, Big Money, you had a point that we talking around the holiday season, right? Whoop wop the bam. You know what it is, nigga? This council, we talking about out of nowhere, nigga. $500. Come on, listen, you got kids, come on. We ain't going there buying out goddamn kids in the middle of the these are
little Johnny with
they know what the fuck they doing.
If you look, how long has it been since the Switch 2 been out? Been about a month now, month or two?
2 months.
About a month. I'm telling you, if somebody did a survey and what people bought the fucking Switch 2, I guarantee you it's like a 65-35 split. I can guarantee you that, bro.
That's still a lot.
I don't think. Hey, bro. I don't. Here's the thing.
That's a lot of people. That's a lot of dudes ain't getting no ass.
Hey, Big Money. Let me tell you something. They don't. First of all, let me tell you what
but listen. Hey, Z, but what Big Money's saying is true because, listen, it doesn't matter what the 35 would ever say because the 65...
It's not... Listen, first of all...
They supersede them.
I say 80-20.
Yeah, they do.
I say 80-20.
And the adult Nintendo people aren't saying anything anyway.
Listen,
we all know that.
I can Google this shit anyway. Listen, when I say 80-20, first of all, they don't have any commercials. Like, kids don't know this motherfucker's out. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of them don't got the Switch 2 is out. Like, being honest, a lot of people don't even know that the motherfucker's out. We ain't no commercial. Listen, they ain't no Mario game.
But that don't mean that they don't know the Switch 2 is out. I don't know about
hey,
that.
bro, how many you can go and spend $5 in the middle of something to get kids? Come on, nigga. We're talking about between the game and the console. We're talking about $700, my nigga. Who got that? What parent just got? What parent got that right now in today's economy out of nowhere?
Really, they really nobody don't. But I'm just saying.
That's
what your kid. If that's what your kid want, you know,
$700.
They've been begging for the Switch too.
Bro,
most parents are
more likely the family is going to get it, and the kids will ask for certain kind of games.
Bro, the holiday season. That's not a spirit. What I'm saying is that that's an investment, and you know that the reorders was, you know what I mean, the casual, like it wasn't enough time between the announcement and that's at least $700, my nigga. Ain't nobody got that. I ain't got that.
Well, really, the argument is not about who's getting it. It's the argument is why is Nintendo getting these prices and people are still getting it. That's the thing.
Oh no. The argument, what I'm saying, the argument is that what the argument was saying is why, again, like you, Jerome. I mean, Big Money, you proved my point. You said to yourself, it's a sickness. You niggas said, man, you know, I know it's wrong. They're not giving this, but I gotta have it. You said this yourself. It's y'all niggas.
There's early adopters that are gonna.
Okay.
It's never the casuals like you got it. Oh, mouth hurt. It's never the casuals at first. It's always the hardcore at first.
Hardcore.
It's always the 1% at first. Then the casual. We go out there midnight, stand in line. Casuals don't do that. Then it was us first. Then them. We set the tone. So, you know what's going what the man.
Once the games come out, though,
yeah, I mean, whatever.
It's gonna go in drones.
It's us first. It's us first, and then them. We're talking about $700. That's not a casual goddamn price, my nigga.
The kids generally don't, like Z said. Kids generally don't get every game that comes out. They will get a game Christmas time, birthdays, and every now and then.
Yeah, it's us
that go out there every goddamn week when the game drops.
Hey, yo, what the proof point
midnight, buying the game, spending the $100
listen,
for the proof point premier version.
When I had the guy John Petty, the whole thing with the guy with the pixel shit and the numbers guys, right? Who got the numbers to the MTD when I did this show? And when the Xbox guys wanted to get attacked and right, check it out, right? So, and we would also just
talk. You got rolled for your wallet.
Yeah. So you tried to, right? So we were talking about, you know, the demographics together. It's us. It's not how you say the children, because they used to look at it as the metric as games being for kids. That's not the case anymore. Games are for adults. Made for adults. You get way more adult games now than you do children games. By far, it's us.
Whoa. Okay, now
that Mario movie makes so much money.
Remember, hold on. The last 10 years, you've been saying that Nintendo are for kids. Are you changing your stance on that?
No, they are for children. And the you niggas.
All right, then what the hell are you talking about?
Bro, listen to me. What I'm saying is you niggas that go out there and buy it.
Man, children.
That's what I'm saying, Jerome. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, the man, baby. The game trousers.
Yeah, y'all niggas. It's not my word. It's Nintendo word.
Hold on. Let me agree.
I'm not denying that it's not. Oh, my fault. Go ahead, bro.
No, I just want to say something real quick because this dude here, and I told him from the front, from.
What? You got the color.
Boycotting and Joe Sill, I'm with you. The console is so clear as day. The problem is this, D. Nintendo know a audience. Big Money's preaching this. He's been saying this. It is what it is. They do not have to do all these visually enhanced, the characters being able to talk, all that great stuff that you're speaking about. Nintendo don't have to do that because they know their audience is going to buy it.
Yeah.
It's catered to kids, and the adult weirdos that buy it, that's them.
Kids
that's
and the retards.
But 99 is the kids. It's the entry gate into gaming. So I don't understand why I can't see.
No. Okay. So I think we all like you said yourself. It's a so first of all the top started running. He slapped the like one right. Almost 20% already. What I'm saying is that. Again, is what is considered because again you got Microsoft, they're doing whatever they're doing, and we can talk with that. We talk about the Xbox Rogue Ally, right? So you have Nintendo and you have Sony, right? And what I was saying, they've been allowed to give you guys less or more. So what I'm saying is, brothers, then the kids, and the fact, watch it, you're right. They make their shit for kids. The kids don't know about VR and all that shit, but you the adult niggas, watch this, that go out there and buy and support them. If Nintendo had to solely depend on kids, they wouldn't be here. This is facts.
Bro, there's no soccer mom going into any game slut, any Walmart saying, hey, do that Nintendo do 60 frames per second? They not doing that, bro.
Yeah, cool. I understand. No, you're right.
Safe. There's no cussing in it. It's
you're right.
PG-13
games. I understand it.
That's what they want for their audience, bro.
No.
This circle situation you doing ain't. It's
no,
just,
I don't. No, it's not. You know what I'm saying. You're proving my point. They themselves said they make this shit for children, and you're right. Children don't care about VR or no. You're looking at you grown niggas. What I'm saying is when I talk to what's the nigga John Petty when I did the thing with the MPD thing when I did the show, Nintendo has way more adult customers than children by far. That was the one. What I'm telling you, niggas, is y'all niggas. If Nintendo had to depend on children alone, they would not be in games. That's a $7 toy.
Those adults were children once.
Okay, we're not talking about that. If they had to depend slowly on children, listen, I'm telling you, they wouldn't be in business. They would have to get with the time. It's you grown ass niggas that keep them afloat. It's not the children. That's what I'm saying. By far.
That's the chicken or the egg kind of situation.
It's not. We're talking about numbers. It's not. The numbers. It's not. Listen, it's $700.
Z. So you think?
I know.
Out of that 150 million consoles, you think it's more adults
Hell yeah.
want to switch one than kids?
I prove my point. What, you ready? I prove my point. You ready for this? No, I prove my point.
Let me say this one thing. I will say this. 95% of all the Switch 2s sold right now are bought and played by adults, because there's no fucking kid going out there spending $700.
That's what I'm saying. And that's
on a goddamn Switch 2.
What's the point?
Now you say that. Now you said 95. Where do you get that from? Is that just coming from you, or is that coming from some type of statement you seen somewhere?
Let me tell you where that comes from. That comes from what kids you know in your hood, in your family, or anywhere else. $700 goddamn dollars in their pocket to go to games.
Hey, yo, watch this. Hey, Jerome.
I know your son right now, even at his age, ain't got no $700 in his pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here? Like, come on.
Hey, wait, hold on. Listen. So when I'm telling you the numbers, so when I did this show about, I'm gonna tell you about when I said John Petty. About the Xbox being at whatever was like 20 million, whatever the case, and his company does the thing when they count the pixels. They get the raw numbers, right? And we were talking about Nintendo again, the Switches, and he was with the numbers. It's by far. Listen, the Neo Geo when that came out, I remember back in the day that was $700. How many? And that was for kids, video games, right? The gaming is way bigger now. How many kids you think had that vision for $700? Nobody. I was one of the few ones that had it. It's too expensive. Listen. If they had to depend solely on children, you don't think that, you know what I mean? It's too much money.
I'm not saying they leaning toward only on children, but people that buy Nintendo products are mainly children.
No,
I'm not saying it ain't no grown-ups. Of course, because we are grown-ups. We buying this stuff. But when it comes to Nintendo, you've been saying now all of a sudden you switching it up.
No, I'm not.
You've been saying this for let me know when I can finish. Go ahead, brother.
I'm letting you. I'm a little ahead of you. My mouth is fucked up. And what I'm saying, listen, I'm not saying what you're saying.
The surveys and see.
Listen, I'm not saying.
That's what I'm saying. If you look at it, if you look at the what's name, that's why I asked J-Dub where did he get it from? Is that coming from himself? And like I know that came from J-Dub.
No, I told you when I did the one show with John Petty.
Yeah.
I don't think you can hear me.
Kids walking around with $700.
I don't think you hear me. What I'm saying.
Bro, we know that the adults are going out there buying the console for the kids.
Yeah.
Ain't no kid going out there with $700.
Males
come on,
Saying, like y'all doing too much to try to sell.
Y'all doing too much. Like, even
males in their early 20s and 30s.
when you say holiday, listen, even at holiday time, when Z said you might have had some, who in the hell, Johnny at 7-8 up at the Cats register on December 20th buying? No, come on, y'all.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. No,
okay, but look, Z, listen to what I'm saying. It doesn't matter if it's the kids or the grown-ups. The main fact is that the people that's buying it, if it's grown-up or kids, should be saying something about the price. It doesn't matter if it's kids or not. The price is still. I agree with you with the price. The price is too much. I understand that. It's the Nintendo Switch 2. It's like 8 years back. I agree with all that. So like we just going through the actions when we going back and forth talking about who buying it most, the kids or the grown-ups. Still,
that's for
it doesn't matter.
Okay. So watch this. So I told you we could do. So I'm gonna say this again, right? Because I don't think you guys understand. I had a guy, John Petty. I did his show.
To make sure.
He does the numbers, all right? The survey. Remember the show? And that was what we talked about behind the scenes. That Nintendo has far more adult customers than children.
Oh my God!
He's right.
Wait,
no, listen, because it says it. It says 20s and early 30-year-olds.
Let me
in the survey is 20s and 30s.
I will say this again.
They're in their 20s and 30s, bro.
We're not. Listen.
No.
Oh boy.
Wait, who's that? Wait.
Age point.
Okay. So
that's buying it most likely have kids. That's the point of what we saying.
No. Okay. All right. So I don't think you niggas.
Oh my God, bro.
Wait, wow.
So you gonna say a survey that took it?
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna share my screen right here. We go numbers like I
All
said.
the Nintendo dudes do not have no kids. They don't have no bitches.
So you niggas are dealing with semantics. When you talking about who's at the counter paying more?
Bro.
It's so.
Listen, bro. I keep saying.
I got it right here for you.
Stop dwelling on the kids and the adults, man. If you want to, if that's what you want to hear, yes, okay. Z, just to get past this shit, because we'll be talking about this for the longest.
No, we won't.
Like, bro, you got, yes, we will. I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you about who's buying the most.
Look at the screen.
If you feel like is that okay?
No, I don't. It's not what it's Nintendo. Wait, it's on Nintendo also. Look at the screen. Look at the screen. I'm not lying.
Nintendo, hold on, I'm gonna read it. Yeah. Nintendo Switch is brought more children and adults. Hold on, because the chat. Multiple indicate that a significant portion of Nintendo Switch users are adult, not just children. Here's why. Many Nintendo Switch consoles are purchased by adults for family use, meaning single purchase can represent usage across different age groups and households. It shows you that the largest group of Nintendo Switch players fall within the 20 to 30 age group, with a substantial preferences of players well into their 40s, according to Start.io, which is a credible statistic company. Interestingly, the 11 through 19 age bracket shows a dip in usage compared to the older people. That means more kids between the age of 11 and 19, they tend to playing on the other consoles or their phones, and they're not playing the Switch. These are the numbers. These are the stats.
And that's what I was trying to say.
Once again, I just said, let this be the third time that I say that. You got it. Let's quit dwelling on that. You won. I'm giving up. You won. It was Uncle. Jesus Christ, bro.
So it's you niggas that went in the rabbit hole.
No, because if somebody don't succeed, they'll keep dwell on this for the rest of the show. You got it. But you listen to me. You got it. Yes, there are more More
what?
People that buy the Switch players. Can we stop talking about it?
Got his ass. He said, I'm cold. And whole ass nigga. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. No, we don't, nigga. Hey, yo, you grown ass nigga. Stop going that God that shit. They changed. So listen.
Okay, now, let's get to the crunk of the matter.
Okay. So the crunk of the matter is, hold on, I'm not hurt.
The Switch is old. It's old, and we're buying it for more. That's the crux of the matter. It ain't about if kids buy it or grown-ups buy it. That's not the thing. Your anger with the shit is that these grown-up people are buying this expensive things with 8-year-old hardware. Is that not the truth?
No, yeah, so no. Hold on. My ear.
Kids ain't grown up no more. That don't matter.
What they do with their money.
Okay, so how? Hey, no. Hey, wait. So wait. How? Like some uncle. So how we? Wait. So how we even got to this thing here? So we were saying so. So we were talking. We talking about. Actually, we get into the show right now. Donkey Kong. So Donkey Kong, right? So when I was saying, why only was it how they allowed to operate this space and not go out there and charge motherfuckers for more for less? And again, so and you said, we got the kids. You're right. Kids don't care about that. That's when I said the whole state within Nintendo make this shit for children. In mind, yes, but it's the adult.
Oh my God, this nigga bringing it up again. Jesus Christ.
Let me finish. No, I'm answering your question.
They make it for gamers.
No, they make it for kids. They make it for kids. Niggas, they got their own mouth. That's what they said. They make it for children. They said the art style, everything is.
They use that as the excuse.
Well,
They're making for man babies. Okay.
Think they
Man babies.
Because clearly you got man babies. You got man babies that's enjoying their console and they're happy with what they have, brother. Let the man babies be happy, bro.
No, fuck that.
So man babies play Pac-Man?
I ain't gonna lie, I got
Pac-Man ain't in the game.
That's the beautiful thing about gaming, bro. Gaming is diverse. It ain't just.
I don't want to hear that shit. That shit comes from some losing ass nigga. I don't want to hear that dog shit. I don't want to hear that dog
Leave
shit.
the furries alone.
Hey man, let's celebrate gaming.
Hey yo, wait, hold on. We got some bills here.
Kumbaya now.
Wait, hold on.
He's saying kumbaya now.
I want to hear that shit.
It's always been a kumbaya.
Nah, don't kumbaya.
Say kumbaya with
that.
you, nigga.
Wait, hold on.
Ain't nothing.
Wait, hold on.
Shout out to W Vine Games.
I've been saying
Wait, hold on. Wait, Mellow.
Hold on. Shout out to W Vine Games. He sent 10 next gen 720 gift memberships.
I love you. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, absolutely. I love you, bro. We back. You know what I mean?
Please, God.
Okay. You started. Listen, I'm gonna drop the link to the members only. I got some heat. So how much drop back in the members only playlist. So what we were saying, we talking about Donkey Kong, right? And we were talking about the performance, how we got to why they charged us for more, right? So with Donkey Kong, now see that it got a high medical.
It's sitting at a 90 right now. It's still got a bunch of more to come in.
Okay. Let me see something. So let me go to YouTube right quick. Make sure I ain't gonna block these. Wait. Can I get you got the thing? Did the round? That's what I was looking for. I was trying to.
Check your phones. Check your phone.
Hold on 1 second.
It looks amazing.
What?
Hey, Nico. Stop it, brother. You that dude you was talking about, brother. Stop it.
That's why we here now.
The colors are popping.
Who's the man baby?
Nico, with 5 kids.
Who's the man baby?
The colors are popping.
What?
What? Environments.
Nigga, Digital Found just say that shit blurry. That's that shit. Hold on. Hold on. We're about to hear from Digital Foundry themselves, John Lennon. He's about to tell you what this shit popping.
Digital Foundry get paid off. They fake.
Obama paid them off.
Oh man!
Hey, you know what?
Obama and Biden.
What happened?
I already thought it was gonna be fun though.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you know what happened in gaming? We have got so much in because that was more of the PC guy stuff, the 60 frames, the 30 frames, the 120 frames.
Man,
What happened? Yeah, what happened to just having fun?
No.
Nah.
Absolutely.
Now we really talking.
Y'all hear these motherfuckers? Y'all hear these motherfuckers come up from no? They don't want that.
No, we're not trying to hear that. I'm gonna tell you why we're not gonna hear that.
Hell no.
We've had to hear that shit from dudes criticizing Xbox, dudes criticizing PlayStation, and now Nintendo got the goddamn gall to charge hundreds of dollars more for their console, for their handheld, than an Xbox and a goddamn PlayStation. They should be judged on the same fucking merits. I ain't trying to hear that. Oh, but it's fun.
No, you can't.
I want to see Digital Foundry. I want to see what Digital Foundry say about the performance.
The Switch sold out.
No, it's not. It's in stores. So check this out.
Yeah, they sold out.
Big Money, hold on. Let me say this, Big Money. Was it not Nintendo that came out in their presentation talking about DLSS, talking about 4K, talking about all the tech specs and shit? That was their fault. They did that in their presentation before they launched this console. They brought the specs out. They was talking HDR. They was talking VRR. They was talking all of this shit. No.
Give it time.
They talked that. So they brought it.
It just
they
came
sold it on that. So we're gonna hold them accountable. And guess what? We're gonna listen to this Digital Foundry and see what they got to say, because listen, if Nintendo would have charged $2.99 for this shit, nobody would have cared about the whole fucking wood frames and shit.
Look,
right?
check this out.
Nobody cares.
They charging
$700
goddamn dollars.
Nobody cares now, Jake.
I care. We care now. You care.
You can't care about something that's sold out. How can you not care about something that's sold out? Apparently,
everything is sold out. Everything is sold out. What you talking about?
Okay, but look,
sold out on the PlayStation.
Jacob, check this out.
Go ahead.
We've never had this discussion with Nintendo guys when we go back and forth.
You proved
we
my
only had
point.
that discussion
Because it was only $2.99, Big Money.
No,
it was
we can only have
that.
Hold on, I'll let you go, J-Dub. I'll let you go.
It was the strawberry milk cousin that we don't pick on.
All right, hold on,
bro. Let me say this. Like, look, like I said, when we have that argument with Xbox guys. We've never had that argument with Nintendo guys, because Nintendo guys don't care about that stuff. They never did, because they console has always been underpowered. So that's what I'm saying. Like now I agree with you with Nintendo coming out and saying all those things, and it really doesn't do what they said it was going to do. I agree with all that. It is underpowered. They are charging too much, but still the thing is. That's why I say, like, when with their fans, kids or grown-ups, they don't care about that stuff. They really don't. They just want to have fun. When I go to Nico and ask him, is he having fun with that game? He say, yeah.
He wrote
That's all I can say. Okay, he having fun.
No,
he's the dude.
I was playing Mario last night. I was playing Mario last night.
Talking about. Let me pay the bill. Hold on. Let me pay the bill. We got Willie Styles Simmons, my brother with the $2. He said this is the most diabolical work I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Oh man, listen.
Hey, I'm diabolical, man.
Just say this, Big Money. Big Money. Here's the thing. Before the Switch was $249. The Switch Lite was $199. Motherfuckers couldn't complain about the performance and shit like that, right? But now they done priced themselves into a whole nother bracket. Now they'd already invited us to talk about the performance because they brought it up first. With all the specs, and the mere fact that the goddamn hardware that's inside of it is 8 years old already, right? But it's their fault. You just can't say, well, it's Nintendo and people gonna buy it, so we shouldn't just sit here and say nothing. Hell no. That's a $500 goddamn dollar console.
Who said we couldn't say nothing? Who said that?
I'm just speaking broadly, just to everybody, not to you, Big Money, just broadly. So why can we now sit here and listen to Digital Foundry and everything else, right? Again, Nintendo with the Switch 1, their console was $299. It was cheaper than everything else, so we left Nintendo alone.
Yep.
They never talked about the specs. The CEO said, "Hey, listen, you know, we don't really even do HD, and we're not into that stuff, right?" It was all about fun then. Now these motherfuckers brought their engineer out, talking about the chip, talking about the spec, talking about the digital foundry shit. So now it's time to pay the piper, and let's see what this bitch got. We don't want to hear no excuse. Well, y'all shouldn't pay attention to Digital Foundry. And Digital Foundry, they're biased. We ain't trying to hear that shit.
Yep.
When that PS5 Pro came out, niggas was breaking it down. When that PS5 came out, when that Xbox came out, when the Xbox Series S come out, we break it down. Let's keep the same energy across the board because it is, at this point, the most expensive console on the market for that base range without being a fucking Pro or without being the Xbox.
Now, Jada, check this out. Check this out. Now, let's not. Yeah, go ahead, Nico.
Wait, hold on, Scoop.
Scoop with the $2.
Yeah,
Nintendo want to charge $500. Standard S get raised.
Hey, yo, slap the like, slap the like. What's what you saying? Yeah, Nico. Yeah, what you say? What?
I would say it's not the most expensive console.
It is.
That's a fake statement.
It is.
It's $450.
The new Xbox handheld is the more expensive.
It is because right now the PS5 is $399, and Xbox raised the price of the Xbox Series S is $479 now. So Nintendo it is.
Hey, yeah, Nico, I have to agree with that because it's 8-year hardware and they price me that they are the most expensive with the hardware. But listen, but the thing is. I don't mind us because that's what we do on this channel. We talk about stuff like this, but at the same time, how's that going to change the mind of people that don't have a Switch 2 and want to go get a Switch 2 that's going to keep paying that price? We've already seen, like we seen on that treehouse with Nintendo, when you saw Nintendo fan after Nintendo fans say, hey, lower the price, but still people went out and brought it. I don't mind talking. I would say it to this. Y'all know that day that when the Nintendo Switch 2 came out, I was one of the main ones out there wishing it on and parading it on and saying, hey, I want a Switch 2. Until they say that price and I seen that I still haven't bought a Switch 2. I still have my Switch 1. But how many people out there that's not going to buy it? Because I think the people that got their mind set on this console are still going to buy it. But I still think it's a good thing that YouTubers come out and speak on this and say, hey, man, what about this? What about this? This 8-year-old hardware, and y'all still paying all this money for it. You shouldn't do it. But it's hard to change the mind, especially it's not getting to the parents that's going to buy the Switch 2 for their kids. That will never get over to the parent because the parents don't watch YouTube. They don't look at, all they listen to is little Johnny saying, hey, I want the Switch 2. So how do we get over to those people? We can talk to the YouTubers, the hardcore people, but they not going to go out and say nothing to the parents and say nothing to them. But I still think it's a good thing that we're doing this, but I don't think that's going to reach. I think that it's not going, I don't think the Switch 2 is going to sell like the Switch 1, but I still think Nintendo is going to sell a good 120, 130 million of these motherfuckers. That's just the truth.
Hey, hold on. Hey, hold on. I'm looking at the digital only thing. The digital, I don't see it.
It's on your phone. It's the last thing I sent you to your phone.
Yeah, that was a new photo. I ain't got nothing. Well, that's no one said, ha.
What the hell?
No, I ain't got no drunk. It ain't go through on your end. It ain't go through. Yeah.
It says deliver. I'm sending.
Look,
big money.
Oh, Big money. You sent to the wrong phone. You sent to the wrong phone. You sent the other phone. You sent the wrong phone. Oh shit.
Oh, you got it?
Wait, hold on. You sent the other phone.
Yeah, you sent it to the dope phone. You sent it to the dope phone.
Yeah, hold on. That phone is dead. Wait, hold on. The other phone dead. You sent the other phone. Wait, hold on.
All right. I'll send it.
Wait. Hold on. I ain't shit.
I agree with Big Money because again, when Z,
but we're not talking
shows of this.
We're not talking about.
I don't think you understand.
We're talking about sales right now.
Hold on, let me say. I'm gonna get out the way. when Z was doing the same thing before the game came out and they was doing the pre-order joint. I was with the whole Gamers Lives Matter. Let's boycott it. Let's do all that. Bro, at the end of the day, that console sold. And what Nico just said, it sold out. Bro, I don't know what else to tell you out there.
We're not talking about sales though.
The demand is there. Regardless of how much you spend,
what part don't you understand? Hold on, you're not understanding, brother. We're not talking about sales. We're not talking about.
Don't care. They still want it.
J-Dub, people still want it, bro. Hold on, J-Dub. How can you not talk about sales? But this is the number one thing this is about.
No, we talking about
PlayStation doing 80 million. We always talking about sales. You can't sit there and say that there's no demand for something.
No, you gotta be specific, brother. The conversation is not about sales.
We're not talking about sales.
You talking about milk, bro? You talking about milk, and we talking about cereal.
You talking about frame rate, but nobody care about frame rate.
What? Hold on. Thank you, Nico. Thank you.
Nobody care about frame rate.
Mello talking about sales. Sales ain't got shit to do with frame rate. Like sales
it clearly does have something to do because guess what? The console sold out. The gamers are enjoying the game.
Listen, Z just said the console been out.
90 we can do better than this. The issue here is that
the console been out for a month, right? We know anything, no matter what it is. We know the hardcore is going to be the first to buy it. It's the people. It's after month number 2, month number 3, month number 4. It's how it determines. Listen, the new Xbox, that Xbox ROG Ally X shit, $1,000. That motherfucker will sell month number 1 because the hardcore will go out and buy it.
The Switch breaking records,
but
bro.
look, Jada. Oh, let me say this, Nico.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Look. Let me say this. I just wanna go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna get out the way. You had Mario Kart with the $80 price tag. It's sold. It's been selling.
Nigga, we
Donkey Kong came out.
Selling, nigga.
It's selling. Like you talking about all these, you keep talking about these graphically enhanced. Oh, it doesn't do this. The DSLR.
Nigga, you keep talking about sales. We're not talking about sales.
They don't care about it. They do not care about that shit. Bro.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. Listen, what he trying to say is that it correlates with what you're saying. What we're saying, the reason why we're saying this stuff is selling is because the stuff that you're talking about, like the 8-year-old hardware, the Nintendo fan don't care about that stuff. That's why they're buying it, because they don't care. They don't care about none of that stuff. The hardcore will buy a fucking turd wrapped in a goddamn piece of foil, right? That's anything. Listen, the Xbox Series X and S fucking sold out at launch. And what happened after month number 3? The bitch stopped selling. That's why I'm trying to get y'all to understand this is bigger than just fucking month number 1. Right? Well, we have to. We only thing we can do right now is speculate on what's going on.
Wait, y'all niggas bugging. Y'all don't understand what we're saying.
Z, can we get back to performance? They're talking about sales. We're talking about performance. They're talking about sales. They in a whole nother argument. Play the video. Let's
console.
Okay.
They're on a whole different.
It's the most sold console.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna play this video right quick. So. All right, so y'all. So we talking about 2 different goddamn things here. All right, so this is from Digital Foundry, right? And we're talking about, and hold on.
FSR 1 again. Come on, Nintendo. We can do better than this. The issue here is that while edge coverage is pretty good, in-surface aliasing remains an issue, and finer details sort of break apart. Plus, everything just looks rather soft. It's not helped by the rather low target resolution either. In my counts, it falls mostly between 1080p and 1200p or so, using dynamic resolution scaling. There may be other values outside of this range, but this is largely what you can expect. In portable form without direct capture, it's a lot more difficult to determine this, but it does at least seem to produce a convincingly 1080p presentation on the internal screen. So image quality in handheld is a lot better than what we see in docked mode. FSR win
All
again.
right.
Come on.
So, all right, so
Nintendo.
okay, so okay, so let me say this here. Okay, so
And that's upscale
That's
1080p. God
that's
damn.
because docked has undocked
has VRR. Yeah. So,
and dock doesn't. That's
So,
why
all right,
it's
so to put this in a nutshell to wrap it, okay.
$500 console.
So,
$80 game.
so how we even got on this, right? So we were talking about and holding them to a, and so again, the fact that they're able to again give us less, and because it makes kids don't know about all the other shit, what you adult niggas do, right? And that you're going out, the same thing as you paying $100 for cardboard. Like, if you want them to get better, because we can't say they don't care, because niggas is jumping down when they showed that Nintendo, when they showed Nintendo that Zelda for the Wii U, when they were supposed to be using the other engine, looking all crazy. The Nintendo niggas jumping down. This goes crazy. This is bananas. You can't say Nintendo, you niggas don't care about power, because you was out there trying to compare it to the PS5 version of the game. Oh, it's better. It's out on the PS5. You niggas pick and choose when you don't got it. You niggas, we don't care about that. You gotta stop that shit. Yeah. And we're saying, and the pricing.
Y'all need to stop talking to them nut ass.
Okay, don't worry.
I never heard no Nintendo.
Y'all need to stop talking to them.
You don't be on Twitter, Big Money. You don't be on Twitter.
Listen,
Bandrew, and Dr. Trey, all them dudes be out there talking about the series. The Switch 2 is more powerful than the series
and the PS5 and the PS4.
The series and the version of the game.
Okay, well, check this out.
I didn't finish. So what I'm saying, so that's how we talk about again. So once you're charging this price, right? Of course, people are going to look at you at another. You're charging as more as your competitor. And right, so when you're saying, it's I don't care, what the sales and it's not
That's
about
a you problem.
No, it's not. It's not a you problem. If you niggas are okay, look, you know how goofy you niggas sound. I'm all good. Listen.
That's all I'm happy about.
Listen, let me finish. Let me finish, you goofy ass nigga. The fact that you're saying, okay, I'm all right for playing all this money for less, you are part of the problem.
You're the problem.
Let me finish. The fact that you niggas okay with paying $90 for a game that got far less than.
It costs 80, nigga. It costs 80, nigga.
$80 and $90.
90 with tax, nigga.
Hold on, D. I mean, hold on.
90 with tax, bro.
Look, so you niggas again are part of the fucking problem. The fact that they can come out and just start and go straight from 60 to 80 for nothing, you niggas are a part of the problem.
You're the problem. Yep.
Okay,
that's what I'm saying. It's you goofy ass niggas.
Oh, you done?
Y'all the problem. Y'all the problem.
Okay, we the problem. Okay, your goofy ass don't understand that the gaming industry is fucking diverse. Nintendo, $1 million something dollar fucking company, they clearly know their fucking audience. Which says,
they
hey,
catering to y'all retarded asses.
Fuck up. Which says this: we do not care. We don't have to do what fucking Microsoft and PlayStation do.
So why you claim them having it? So why do you care? So why do you niggas complain about them having the game? Like, why do you complain about them having the game? You make no fucking sense.
So I don't have to listen to what I'm saying if you shut the fuck up and understand some shit.
It's a Game Pass, dude.
At the end of the fucking day, my fans, my gaming babies, whatever we just called man-child, are enjoying our games by the boatload because guess what? Shit. When we release the game, regardless of all this dumbass shit that Digital Foundry is saying, it sells. Even to the point where we put the price at 80 and it sells.
Okay,
that's the bottom line. That's a man baby, bro.
You hear goofy ass niggas?
Let me pay the bill. And pay the bill. Impatient Fire said BBL Mello always capping for dog shit. Hold on. Z. HBMPXB says Mello equals half man, half child. Oh, man. Hey, ACO 7. Hold on, ACO 7 said Mello got a fat ass.
and I'm gonna move out the way. So I'm gonna ask you this.
Okay.
Hold on. Last one. Last bill. The first said Nintendo Switch 2 gamer adults still watching Teletubbies. Oh man, he ain't lying.
I can't believe that one.
Oh man.
Okay, if you on a fucking block and your ass is selling fucking apples and your apples are selling out, you talking about anytime you get a stock of this shit, it's selling out. You can't even keep them in fast enough. You gonna tell me you gonna switch up your fucking product to oranges when you know your demand for the audience that you got is apples? Then what you telling me you gonna do that?
No, what the hell you talking right now? No, this is what you talking about.
You slow as fuck.
Yeah, I am. Yeah, you need to.
That's over their head, Mello. They don't
understand. Clearer than that.
Yeah, that's over their head. They don't understand. Let me say this right quick. Hey, what's up, ACO? I just want to say what's up with the ACO. Go ahead, y'all. Go ahead.
Okay, so before we switch topics, so again, so you niggas prove my point that you're okay with playing less or more. Mm-hmm. And so when they say, when they know their audience,
let me say this, Z. When I seen a motherfucker buy a bitch bath water for $500, motherfuckers would pay anything. That's one thing I've learned in this world. Bruh. That's one thing you can't. How many times have you seen on the internet a motherfucker buying something that ain't worth shit? This motherfuckers out there buying. I seen a girl sell a pint of her bath water for fucking $500. Motherfuckers would buy anything, adults or children. That's just what it is. Okay. You can't fault nobody for buying something that they want to buy. That's one thing. That's just like me watching your pockets. That's just like me watching your pockets.
It's not.
I'm not gonna watch your motherfucking pockets.
No, it's not. Hey, Jerome, what the hell are you talking about?
Can I say something?
Wait, hold on.
Can I say something?
That's what
Wait, hold on.
I gotta pay the bill.
Young City go next.
Praise God.
Praise God.
Thank y'all for you know what I'm saying.
I need that right there.
Will Simmons with the $2. Mello with a fat ass player. My man Scoop with the $5.
Sexual harassment. You don't supposed to be saying that shit in front of that around me, and I feel uncomfortable with those type of statements being said about me.
Oh man, we got to call
HR.
Scoop with the $5. Anybody okay with this shit Nintendo doing can shut the hell up about the PS5 Pro.
Absolutely.
You too, Mello. Damn ignorant ass fuck nigga. Oh man.
I never hated on Sony. I said congratulations. Nigga. Sell that motherfucker for $700 to you dumbass niggas with no games. Go ahead.
So Young City.
I respect the hustle.
All right, but the only thing bad about that logic is you talking about the bathwater is that won't change gaming. So other people won't be like, oh yes, she's selling her bathwater. Cool, that's one person. But other people in gaming gonna be like, oh, we can sell our shit more.
Yeah.
For less.
Yeah.
That's called capitalism, bro. That's called capitalism. Listen, whenever if you ever had gotten a position where you selling something, bruh, how many times have you went to a used car salesman, and this motherfucker's trying to sell you a piece of shit for $1,500 that's probably worth $500. That's how shit is, bruh. If you know your customers, and Nintendo know their customers, bruh, they're going to. You got to understand. They just sold 150 million consoles. They are arrogant. Right now.
Most of them sales was because of the pandemic. I'm not gonna get into the sales, bro.
I hear what you're saying. But listen to what I'm telling you. But
no, they wouldn't have sold that much if niggas was outside, bro. So saying they sold that much is not gonna.
Let me finish, little bro. Let me finish.
They still ain't sold 160.
It's still
Let me finish.
That's what y'all get.
They still ain't sold 160 mil.
Yeah, but they sold 150 million, bro. They are arrogant right now. If you are one of those people, like I said, I was one of the people that said, I'm not going to buy it if it's this certain price. I still haven't bought it, but I know it's millions of people out there that's going to buy it. But I'm not going to get upset. All I can do is get on the internet and say, hey, man, you shouldn't buy this. This is 8-year-old. That's what we doing now. But I'm not going to get upset because this person want to buy this for little Jimmy or they want to buy it for themselves. If they're having fun, great. That's the only thing I'm looking
we're just
at.
gonna make fun
Are
of
you
it.
having fun? That's the only thing I'm gonna ask. Are you having fun? Now, it's one thing if you have buyer's remorse and be like, man, fuck this console. I shouldn't have never bought this. I'm not having fun with none of this shit. Now, that's another thing. But if I ask, like I said, if I ask Nico, if I ask Pastor, hey, are you having fun? And they say yes, I gotta go. I can't say nothing after that. I can't. I can't. Cause I seen motherfuckers, like I said, I seen motherfuckers buy so much crazy shit on the internet. This ain't shit. I done seen niggas buy some of the craziest shit on the internet. So this is just one thing after another. It's called capitalism. If a motherfucker gonna buy it, they gonna buy it. That's just the end of the story.
Supply and
So can I say something? Can I say something? Let me say something. Then, if that's the case, why can't we have that same energy for PlayStation
and Xbox?
Well, I do.
No, we don't. No. Listen, don't
talk about me. Don't talk about everybody else.
Listen. If PlayStation missing one goddamn pixel, if Xbox missing one goddamn frame, everybody calling it trash and it's not worth it and it's overpriced and Jim Ryan a liar and Phil Spencer a liar and all of that. Nintendo come out here, a lot of you to your face and the best shot in drop dog shit games that fucking dropping down to 24 frames a second within a month of fucking launch. They advertise 4K, they can barely hit 1080p, and y'all saying, oh, it's okay because the diehards that buy anything anyway, they bought it the first month, so that means people buying it, so it's okay. We should just shut up and not say nothing. Y'all are the reason. Y'all the hypocrites. Y'all are the people. Y'all the reason why Nintendo doing this. It's people that think like y'all.
J-Dub, check this out. You know what? I'm an advocate for PlayStation. When the Pro came out, I might be in a low percentage of these people that I really when I be talking shit about Xbox, it be mainly the console war shit. But when it comes down to it, because I have all three, if I'm having fun on it, I'm having fun on it. Most of that shit is just console war shit. I know it is a lot of people out there that take this shit seriously and they care about their 60 frames per second and all that shit. All I care about is the first time I touched the joystick, and shut the fuck up, Z, don't make a joke out of it. The first time I touched the joystick is when I played fucking Mario, and that motherfucker was running a second. So I didn't give a fuck then, so I don't give a fuck now about 60 frames. That's my own personal thing. I just never cared about that shit. I was having fun, and I think as gamers we have lost that, because like I said, it always been the PC guys that worried about the 60 frames per second, that worried about 30 frames per second. It never been us, the console guy. We was just worried about having fun, and I really think we've lost that over the years, bro. We talking like PC players now. We really
that was lost in PlayStation 4 era, nigga.
Let me get done. God damn it. We always worried about the frames per second, bro. I don't care about that shit. I'm having fun with that motherfucker. I don't give a fuck if it was one thing per second. I don't care. As long as I'm having fun, I don't care about none of that shit. A lot of that shit just has to do with console war, and that's why I talk my shit is for the console war shit, but really, I don't care.
I call. Hold on, respectfully. Wait, okay, go.
So it take Nintendo to
let Ghost go. Let Ghost go.
What's happening? I don't have a whole lot of time, but this is the one time, man, that I'm going to agree with Mello. You know what I'm saying? Because the simple fact is, like, Nintendo.
Oh man, you sure? That nigga homosexual.
Oh shit, he got a vertical garden.
Oh man.
Here's the thing, like Nintendo didn't raise the price up, right? And he made a valid point, you know what I'm saying? That the simple fact is there was no pushback when they raised the price of those games. And when companies see that there's no pushback, there's no fallback, they're going to continue to keep doing that. Another thing is, they saw the like, you're not going to sit there and tell me that every month that like Nintendo was either second or first place in MPD as far as console says with the Switch, that there were that many people out in this world that did not have a Switch. Like they sold hundreds of millions, 120, 140, 150 million, right? Especially in Japan, where there's only a finite amount of motherfuckers there, right? So what they, all their analytics and all their analysts and data researchers, these companies, Microsoft, PlayStation, Nintendo, all have some of the best analytic firms looking out there, and all their data is saying, charge these motherfuckers whatever, and they'll buy it. Now, to J-Dub's point, and to other people's point, yes, your early adopters are the first month, 2 months. Well, let's talk about 6 to 8 months. Now, if they're still having continued success, it's a wrap. The market is spoken, right? But to Melo's point, these companies, when okay, no console war, but Xbox raised the price up to $700 on their console. They're not selling them. Right? Yeah. The market has spoken. Whereas Nintendo charged $500, and the first initial adopters, are buying them in droves. They're sold out. Their games are $80. They're buying them in droves. And so that the market dictates that people are okay with it.
Yeah. So here's the thing. So the reason why I call a cap on what you don't care, because you have it with the Xbox and with PlayStation. What I'm saying is that you guys are, what's wrong, that you're saying it's okay to charge us more for less. You can still have no. You are, because you're saying I'm having fun. You don't want to count somebody's pockets. Let me finish. You went on this whole tangent. Let me finish. You went on this whole tangent about I don't care. You can't want this PC talk. No, they're charging us more money. So the cost of gaming is going up expeditiously, right? It's going up. So now we're paying $700 on these consoles, right? So it has to be an up one in the performance, right? But you got one company that's charging me $700-800, but you ain't giving me nothing. And you niggas saying it's okay because I'm having fun. You guys are working. So let me finish.
You keep saying that.
Let me finish. You are saying that. You are.
No, we're not.
Let me finish.
You are. See what we're saying.
I didn't cut you off. I didn't cut you off, brother.
You're right. Go ahead.
You're right.
So again, Big Money, you said out of your own mouth that this is I don't know. It's the sickness. It's Nintendo guys. You were saying it all last show. You guys are saying it's okay. So what I'm saying, you guys are fucking up because you don't think that. So when Nintendo came out and said $80 for games, what did Microsoft do the next goddamn month? $80 for goddamn games.
I thought Microsoft did it first.
No.
That's why I said Nintendo.
So you guys what's wrong? What's wrong with what I'm saying? It's not what you having fun and the other. We're talking about overall our hobby. I'm not cutting no one's pocket. But you got one motherfucker out there robbing us blind and giving us shit. You don't like I just gave you guys the breakdown of Red Dead Redemption 2, $440 million to make, right? 60 goddamn dollars. Mario Kart, $42 million, and they charged me goddamn $80 and $90. You don't think Rockstar sees that and say, hold on here, man. They ain't giving us nothing. I'm gonna give you less. That's what I'm talking about. You're fucking up our hobby. They're gonna start giving us less for more. And what you have in fun, like at what time do we say, hold the fuck up now as being an adult and a consumer? You can't talk about gaming. You guys are fucking up our hobby.
So I was told it was capitalism.
Let me say this.
Are you done?
Let me respond to that, J-Dub. Let me respond to that.
You did say big money, so are you done?
Are you done?
Yeah.
Okay, let me respond to that. Now, Z, we're not saying, listen to me closely, we're not saying we don't care. I've told you, I haven't bought it. But that's all I can do. All I can do is not buy it. All I can do is get on this show, and for whoever's going to look at this show after that, that's all we can do. We can't make no one out there stop buying what they're going to buy. We can't do that. All we can say is, look, you shouldn't buy this. This is 8-year-old hardware. They're charging too much. I didn't buy it. Me, Big Money, didn't buy it because of that. That's all we can do. But if you do buy it, all I want to hear is that you're having fun. That's the difference. I'm not telling no one to do anything with their money. All I can do is tell them, hey man, this is 8-year-old hardware. We're saying it back and forth. We're saying, hey
Slap the
man,
like
this
button.
8-year-old hardware. This is they're charging too much for their games. What else can we do? We can't do nothing. That's all we can do, Z. We can't tell a motherfucker what to do with their money. But if you do buy it, I want to hear if you're having fun or you're not having fun, because that's the whole thing about playing these video games is having fun. I just don't want us console guys to turn into PC guys. That's the only thing I hate. I just don't want to see people to only when I ask you how you what's going, tell me about your PlayStation 5. Man, the 60 frames per second, the performance mode, he tell me 5 different things, but he ain't said nothing about having fun. That's what I'm worried about. You know what I mean? That's all I want to hear, if you're having fun. But like I said, the only thing we can do for people that buy Nintendo products, hey man, listen, I'm gonna say it again. I love Nintendo, but I did not buy it. I hope you don't buy it. The prices are too high. The fucking the hardware is too low. But what if that person is set on buy? If he said, "Man, fuck big money, I'm gonna go buy," what else can I do?
Oh no,
I can't do nothing. I'm not ruining games. I gave my piece. I'm telling people you shouldn't buy it. You should be out there saying, "Hey, lower the price." But if they buy it, I can't.
But you're also
do it. I
defending
did
it, though.
my part.
You say, you say this. Okay. You just sit there and said, well, Nintendo says they know they're coming. They sold 100 million. You were just hyping them up. What I'm saying, and listen, it's not what this conversation went somewhere else. It's not about when who purchased. I'm saying we were talking about again. We were talking about how's Nintendo allowed to keep doing this, right? You guys want on to what they know their customers. That was you guys doing myself.
He Ghost just told you the customers, the field of gaming is saying charge them more, and they're not, and that's what they did. Like we can't. If Sony come out just like listen.
So you said we don't
listen with the PS5 Pro. Let me say this last thing. With the PS5 Pro, I don't think it should have been $700. I'm one of the people that think that it should. That's why I haven't gotten it yet. I'm waiting for them to lower their price. I can't change that for the people. J-Dub bought that motherfucker. J-Dub, if I told J-Dub, come on, J-Dub, this cost too much. You know what J-Dub gonna be like? I hear you, but I'm gonna buy this motherfucker anyway. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. You get the same thing when
it's okay, this is disgusting. I can't believe
Get him, Jerome. Get him, Jerome. Let me
tell you why this is disgusting. I keep going back to Xbox and PlayStation. We get on this goddamn podcast every week, for every month, for years. Watching these Digifoundry comparisons, talking about one frame, this and that, and which one is better, and we laugh and having a good time. And yes, we do have fun playing our games on Xbox and PlayStation. And don't. But when it comes to fucking Nintendo, you guys are acting brand new. You putting on your cape, you like your angel, trying to say, "Well, we're helpless. We don't know what to do."
Oh my God!
You know, it's like, listen. Here's the thing. When Mark Cerny came out there and sold us on that goddamn $700 PS5 Pro, he told you the shit it was gonna do, and you expected to do, and so far it has done that. Nintendo came out here telling you 4K, 60, HDR, VRR, VRS, all kind of fucking shit, and it ain't doing none of this shit. And y'all like, well, what can I do? I don't know what to do. You know?
Okay. Now, J-Dub, check this out.
Okay. For this.
Now check this out. J-Dub, listen, check this out. I'm gonna ask you this: if we're not doing enough, what should we do, J-Dub? What should we do?
Yeah, Big Money do, J-Dub.
Here's the thing: we're live on the podcast right now. This is what I expected Big Money out of Big Money and Mello. I expect them to be like, well, goddamn, for $500 and for $80 and $90 for games, I expect them to at least give me something more than I had been getting from the other goddamn consoles, or at least equal. But guess what? they're giving me something that's comparable to something I had way back in 2013. Right?
So you're telling me?
Listen. I shut up. Let me finish, right? So the mere fact that in 2025, the Switch 2 is $500 with goddamn $80 and $90 games, and the games are running and looking like games that you played back in 2013, two goddamn generations ago, and everybody is acting like they don't, it's not a big deal. I don't know what you're talking about. It's okay. It's going to be fine. What the fuck? If the games are running like shit and looking like shit now, month 1, what do you think how it's going to look year 3, year 4, year 5? You see what I'm saying? Like, can we
better with time? Get better with time.
Can we keep the same energy? Can we have the same energy?
Yeah, we can. After this, can we? Yeah, after Melo go, can we move on to another? My fault. Like, can we move on to another subject? Because we've been on this subject for a while. Go ahead, Melo.
Okay.
Melo.
I'm with Big Money One because even though I told you I was with the whole Gamers Live Matter boycott with Z. I personally don't have the game here. I didn't buy it. I still got the Switch 1. I'm in the same situation, so I did my part when it comes to Nintendo. And this glamoury what you want to talk about. And Big Money is right. I was kind of questioning what he was saying about doing the YouTube thing, but yes. He's right. We're supposed to give our opinion, let people be aware of what the situation is. You go from there if you want to buy it or not. Clear as day.
That's all we can do.
All we saying is this. So when we remove ourselves out the way, because we have not bought this device, we don't even know the experience, what's going on with it. Guess what? Man-child Nico has it. We go to him for his opinion about it. He says, hey, I'm having a great time. I don't care about XYZ, Digital Foundry can hit the dough. We don't care. He's having fun with the device that he bought. That's all we're saying. That's the only thing that matters at the end of the day.
Exactly. I don't even have to say nothing. He just said the whole thing. He just said the whole thing.
Even with your 6-month situation, like let's wait later on down the road to see what's going to happen. Dude, the holiday season is coming. That console is going to sell again because of the amount of publicity, the console being sold. They got Donkey Kong doing well with the Metacritic scores and all that shit.
Pokemon coming out.
It's going to sell well. Then after that, you got tax season. So it's going to sell again because of the publicity of it. So all of this stuff that we're talking about, at the end of the day, it's about selling a product. Regardless of how it performs, how it looks, how it displays itself. It's about selling a product. And right now, at this particular moment, Nintendo is selling out. They're doing their thing. Sorry to tell you that. They're setting the standard with $80 games, regardless of how visually pleasing it is for J-Dub. They're setting the standard because it's selling. The numbers are showing that the demand is there. It's all about supply and demand. This is business 101 going on here. It goes back to that last statement I said. Go ahead, Big Man.
Like he said, we did our part. We got on here. If you didn't hear it, I'm going to say it again. I did not buy it because of the price. I hope if you are a Nintendo lover like me, you would hold out until they lower the price. That's all I can do. But if you buy it, I'm going to do just like my brother Melo said. I'm going to ask you, are you having fun? If you say you having fun, I can't do nothing but sit there and shut my fucking mouth. I can't do nothing after that. I can't do nothing. What else can I do?
Let me pay the bill. Let me pay the bill. Listen, let me pay the bill. Willie Styles Simmons with the $2. Told you it's diabolical. Big Money, I'm disappointed. Yeah, brother. Listen, I ain't never seen my brothers. You know it's bad when Big Money agree with Melo and Melo agree with Big Money. That's when you know this shit is somebody paid these niggas off. Somebody paid my brothers off. This is diabolical.
We talk about gaming.
Listen, here's the thing. I've been on this podcast for years calling Xbox Xbox dog shit and everything under the sun based on these same set of parameters. But now that Nintendo is up to bat, now I'm not getting this. I don't have that same energy, that aura around me. What is going on here? These Swervo with the $5. These Swervo, my brother, with the $5. This is a sickness. He ain't like, listen, the whole chat is saying y'all sick. I don't know what happened. Listen, I don't get it. I would listen. As much shit I gave Xbox, there's a lot of shit that they did right compared to Nintendo. Right? At least they giving me 4K on the goddamn console, right? At least they giving me some of what they promised, right? At least they giving me some, right? Not all, but some. And I give them that. But Nintendo come and is talking about we got this, and then Jafar just say none of that. They ain't got none of that shit. They ain't using no DLSS. They ain't got no fucking VRR and none of shit. And everybody's like, we don't need it anyway. What can I do?
J-Dub, that shit.
Like, come on, man, that's crazy.
J-Dub, if you a gamer, you know what? I look at that and I like. That's when a light bulb like just shines above my head because I'm like, damn, wait a minute. Xbox, they got the same price, $500, but it's more powerful. And if you get all these games for $20 a month, but they would rather buy a fucking Nintendo. Like, bro, that should be telling you something. You know what I mean? Because that's crazy.
Well, keep in mind, you know, just like I said, and just like Ghost said, the shit has only been out a month, right? The Switch 2 sold out, right? At launch, right? So we can't. I think it's premature for you. And I'm not saying anything will change with Nintendo, right? The Switch 2 could go on and sell 100 million copies. It absolutely could. What I'm saying is, after it being on the market for a month, it's premature for you to just say, well, everybody's going to buy it anyway. Like, nobody cares. It is what it is. But guess what?
We ain't saying
based on history. Wait. Based on history.
Can I listen, based on history, every other goddamn console off of Nintendo failed. So don't go there.
No,
right?
No.
Not
The Switch 1 went crazy. The Switch 1 went crazy. Come on, bro.
Yes, but the Wii U failed, right?
The Wii sold.
Yes, and then the Wii U failed, and then the Switch was a success, and then the Switch 2 is the.
We gotta go to Switch 1,
right? No. So what I'm just saying,
to be determined.
Do not talk about historical fact. Because Nintendo does not have history on their side. It's every other generation.
Let's wait and see.
Yes. But I'm only speaking to Big Money based on what he just said. That's what I'm saying. It's premature to just say just because the hardcore bought the console the first month being on the market that all of a sudden it's just it's everything whatever. Like you need more time. But then at the same time, like I said, the Wii U sold out the first 2-3 months, and then after that it sold no more.
Okay, sure.
So you gotta wait.
But
I'm just asking. Can we? I just asked for the same energy.
I'm back.
We're not going to get the same energy when it comes to Nintendo.
Can we get to the Nintendo everything?
Wait, hold on.
We got Levon here. Wait, hold on. Do we get the Nintendo guy?
Do we get the bills?
Yeah, we got the bills.
Okay. I ain't trying to talk bad about you, Levon, but we've been talking about this shit for about an hour.
Nah, you niggas took this as one. Okay, what?
I don't have a Switch 2.
Oh, damn.
You bought one though. You got one coming. Eventually, you got one coming though.
No,
he's doing the same thing. Hey, wait a minute, Levon. Did you not get it because it was too much, or what?
Hey, go ahead.
They just were out of stock, games and all that stuff.
Oh,
okay. Well, okay. Well, all right. Well, anyway.
Levon.
Slap the like button.
So you heard everything me and Z said. Are we being irrational? Are we being irrational?
Are we being homosexuals? Are we being homosexuals?
Oh shit!
What?
My bad.
Whoa.
Levon, is it unfair for us to keep the same energy that people have for Xbox and PlayStation.
450 for a Switch.
500.
500.
Yeah, if you don't get a pack in game, it's $450.
Sure.
The game's $80. So
how much is a PlayStation 5 right now? How much is a
$399? $399 with Call of Duty. $399 with a game.
okay.
Digital.
Okay.
The Switch is physical. The Switch is
Put the
physical.
asterisks. You put the asterisks. Okay.
I'm correct.
Okay, sure. I can see why. I can see why you would do that.
Okay.
I can see why.
Is that irrational though? Was not Nintendo? Did they not bring their engineer on stage talking about VRR and 4K and all? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So is it unfair? Is it unfair for us to watch Digital Foundry break down and stuff? Is it unfair?
Oh, yeah, of course. You see people comparing the Switch 2 like Nintendo to the PS5.
See? We're not clapping, right? We're not clapping.
I can see why you would.
Thank you. We're not being irrational for just
you need to take that
people
to
the same
them
energy.
retarded
That's
people that
all.
do it. You need to take that to them slow people that's doing that though.
No, we're on a gaming podcast, just talking about games. But like,
you talking about
once we
random
start
people
keeping
on
the
the
same
internet
energy-
and Twitter that we don't know about. I don't know these dudes.
Mello, we know them. They got bigger YouTube channels than you and I. So yeah, we
But I understand what you're saying, them being big, but
Yeah.
I don't know them. I can only talk to the people that I talk to that's back here.
Yeah.
The people that you screaming about, I don't know who they are. I've never seen their content before. No disrespect to them.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Those are people that, you know, for a long time they've been the cappers of Nintendo. They the cappers of Nintendo, right? So that's why I'm saying, like, these guys, Nintendo come out on stage, they say all of this stuff, and we're like, oh shit, it's gonna be a great value if they can pull this shit off. These dudes hyping up, oh, it's gonna be able to play games on par as the PS5 and the Series S and X or whatever, and then it's gonna be portable. So people think, oh shit, well, it may be a better value than the Steam Deck. It may be a better value than the Rogue Ally, such. Well, then the shit come out, right? And then they just finally start doing what they doing, and then we start seeing little by little they don't have VRR and shit like that on it don't have this and that, and the HDR ain't worth shit because it don't, the shit not bright enough. It's just all this stuff. So I'm saying, for the price that you're charging, especially the price increase on the games and what I'm getting within that and all the shortfalls of that, why am I looked at as me and Z looked at as the crazy clown?
Y'all crazy lunatics comparing this thing to the Xbox and the PlayStation, when Xbox and PlayStation are clearly on a different path than what Nintendo is on.
Wait. Hold on. No, but Mello.
Let Levon answer that question.
Okay, Big Money, but hold on. But Mello, did this system not just come out in 2025, literally a month ago?
Yep.
But yes, it did. Yes.
Okay, so the PS5 and the Xbox been out on the market for 5 goddamn years. Why shouldn't my expectations be for a system that's dropping in 2025 should at least be on par as the shit that dropped 5 years ago instead of goddamn 15 years ago? What are we doing here, Mello?
Okay.
Why am I the crazy one?
Okay, you the crazy one because from last time I checked, Nintendo has always underperformed compared to the consoles that you're speaking of. The other home consoles.
Mello,
it always underperform.
Mello, we just talked about the engineer coming out on stage telling us all of this shit. Levon just told you they said it. I didn't say it. They said it.
Brother, you can stop screaming and yelling and spitting right now. I'm not disagreeing with what you're saying that they did. I'm disagreeing with you on the results. That's why I keep saying, you didn't buy one, I didn't buy one, Levon didn't buy one, Big Money didn't buy one, Z didn't buy one. We all didn't buy one.
What are we doing then?
Okay.
Listen, we don't have to buy one to see Digital Foundry showing this shit, looking like I was looking and come on, man. We do this shit every week.
Yeah. Listen to me. That's cool. Digital Foundry said what they said and did what they did. But I'm pretty sure Digital Foundry cannot be mad at the results of this thing.
What?
Nobody talking about that.
Oh my God.
Digital Foundry being mad and upset. Play that
You
video.
can be mad enough
video.
at what you can
Come
be
on,
mad enough
Nintendo.
at
We can do
Digital
better than
Foundry
this.
you want.
The issue
But
here is
clearly
that
the
while
demand
edge
is
coverage
there.
is pretty
Clearly the
good,
demand is there.
in-surface
Guess what?
aliasing
Hold on.
remains an issue. and
Listen,
finer
Melo.
details sort of break apart. Plus, everything just looks
Right,
rather
listen,
soft.
crackers.
It's not helped by the rather low target resolution either. And my counts of
Well, yeah, so here's the, I'm gonna say, we'll go next topic. Get on topic. The problem is that they was talking about it, and they're charging it more than your other consoles in the market, and giving again way less. All right, and the fact you're saying, you know what, our fans are cool with it, giving us less and charging more. You guys are proving our point, like, and that's what we're saying is that you're setting the precedent. Nintendo's giving us far less for way more. Other companies are going to see the same thing, give us less for way more. Like, at what point do we push back and say, you know, as gamers, as being consumers, right? As being consumers, like that's crazy as fuck, man. They're coming out 5 years later, charging more than the PS5 digital and the Slim and the Xbox, and charging and giving us way less. So as soon as they came out and said $80, $90 for their games, the following month, Microsoft had an announcement. They're raising their price for $80. That's what we're saying. Like, damn, it's like you guys are just sitting there telling you okay with this. I'm not talking about fans. I'm saying it's us being gamers and it being our hobby. Like, you want the prices to fuck out. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, we all can have one. So a lot of, like, we're an adults. Like, you know, it's not like we're kids. We got to have it right now. Like, hold the fuck on now. That you know, like, you know, it's not, you know, whether it appeals to me or how you say, you know, or you know, I'm just from overall for our hobby, you know, of gaming. Like, you niggas are fucking the game up, like, you know what I mean? Especially when these niggas came to the stage talking about specs and VRR, 2R, ain't got shit, ain't got none of that shit there, and charging more than your competitors. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? That's all we're saying. Oh shit. Hello? Oh shit. Now, hello. Hello.
With less features and shit for more money.
Yeah, there you go.
That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
You out there trying to buy a car, you go to the car lot, and these motherfuckers, they charging $10,000 more for their car, but that bitch got way less features.
Yeah.
And you gonna say, well, you should just accept that. That's just how it is. There's nothing wrong with that. People buying the car. People buying the car.
I love the way they put words in our mouth.
No.
I swear to God.
Just keep putting words. I ain't saying shit like that.
Moving right along.
Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he.
Okay, so if I'm gonna take your same analogy, what you said about the car. If I go down the street,
No, next up.
Move on.
We on next up. I got we got one top. No, we got one top. Your statement gonna reserve an answer. We got enough time, Mello.
I'm gonna be short. I'm gonna be short.
We got
Come on, let me ask him.
At the party.
The chat's saying to cut your mic.
Moving right along. So,
You niggas wrong.
as hell. Get your ass funny here, nigga. Hey, no, go on. Enough now. Enough is enough.
Somebody said read Mello before y'all kick him out.
All right, so anyway,
They voted me off the aisle.
yeah, not yet. Oh, wait. So Ninja Theory. I was looking at the thing with Ninja Theory. That's what I didn't see. Let me see the other phone. The other phone is dead. Let me see. Oh, wait, hold on. So Ninja Theory, they ain't paying any bills. Wait, hold on.
They ain't reporting their financials or nothing. Microsoft like, what the fuck going on over there? Hey, listen.
Hold on, let me do the screen. Hold on.
I know the only reason you would not show your financials and not get your P&Ls in is if your shit looking shaky and you scared you finna get closed down. That's what that is.
Wait a minute. I'm a little ignorant. The P&Ls.
Profit and losses.
Profit and losses.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you know they got deadlines. Every studio gotta put in a profits and losses. They gotta put their financials together and give it to the mothership so they can see how everything doing. Ninja Theory. After they seeing everybody got closed down, they holding that shit close to their chest. They ain't reporting shit. And so the company's like, what's going on? Like, we need them numbers yesterday.
Yeah.
So the rumor mill having now is like they scared to submit them because Hellblade 2 didn't do good, and so technically, you know, if you ain't doing good, you know where you going next.
I got on the screen now. There you go.
There we go. They're kind of overdue.
You know what I always maybe J-Dub or Z can like fill me in on this. Like I always wondered, like, okay, when Microsoft put a game out. And they put it on Game Pass. Do they look at like how many people subscribe that month for that game? Like do they measure that success off of that game on Game Pass?
They look and see how many people downloaded the game from the service, and then they look and see what their playtime is of the game, whether it's engaging and stuff like that. Because more people that stay engaged to something, they tend to stay subscribed to it, and they tend to buy more. So they look at those three trends that go along with it. So, for example, a person could subscribe to Game Pass, play Hellblade 2, and spend like 15 hours in it, enjoy it, and then move on to another game inside the Game Pass. Let's say Starfield, right? So move on to Starfield. Spend 50 hours in there and just keep going down the road. They looking for trends like that because those people tend to be value customers because they tend to spend more time playing Xbox, spend more time there, spend more time subscribed to the service, spend more time on their console, and spend more time and money buying accessories and everything else.
DLCs, other games. I mean, engage with customers.
So when you have a short game like Hellblade 2, right? And you see somebody, the game take like what 5-6 hours to finish, right?
About 8 hours. Call it 8 hours.
8 hours.
Yeah.
And then they stop playing it. Are they banking on them playing that game again, or they just good with them playing it?
No. Well, okay. So here's how they look at it. Is not they don't want you to subscribe to Game Pass just for one game. They want you to come for there. They want to bring you in because of Hellblade and the graphics.
And you stay there.
While you're there, you're going to renew your subscription, but you're also going to play
Call of Duty, and you're going to spend money on DLC and all this shit.
Exactly. All the other stuff. Even Fortnite, right? Yeah. Because they make a lot of money there. So they want the engagement on all of it. But here's the thing. The game like Hellblade, because it's graphically demanding, it's supposed to pull you in. So the people who are not subscribed to Game Pass will be like, damn, that game look good. Yeah. Let me go subscribe to that shit, or let me go buy the game, or let me go buy me an Xbox to play that. Those first party games are generally games to bring you in. It's all the other stuff that keeps you there and keep you going. They know you're gonna spend a lot of money. They know you're gonna play your Call of Duty. They know you're gonna play Fortnite and Apex Legends and all that shit, but they want you to play it on their Xbox because you tend to buy the DLC. You're gonna tend to buy the map packs and all kind of stuff. So that's how it is. But if they see I just dropped Hellblade 2 in here and these customers didn't stay subscribed or they didn't move on to anything else, there was no cross-pollination, no numbers ticked up, then they know that that's a failure. It didn't gain anything. And that's a lot of, not every game is going to uptick the numbers, but they assume games like Call of Duty, Skyrim, and all the Bethesda games, the big games, they assume those are going to bring people in, and stuff like that, and everything else is just kind of filler. So like, what's that one game with the Stop the midnight.
Yeah.
That's not gonna sell anybody, but that's that game where if you play Hellblade, you play Hellblade. After you beat that, then you jump over to that game. That's the filler game right in between. You got to keep a person busy for 30 days until their subscription renew or cancel, right? So that's the filler game. That's why they got to have a constant rotation of games in there. So yeah, it's not just one game. I don't think Hellblade 2 was supposed to just blow up Spider up, but it was supposed to keep you there and bring some people there because of the graphics and shit like that. So,
so if they download this game, play it, whatever, they gonna stay. You might play something else. You might buy DLC or whatever fucking side. Again, you're engaging in the service. You know what I mean? They tracking what you're doing. If this, you play it, whether I mean, that's basically what they're. How you say they're not the council would do, like, it's crazy though, enough for nothing though, and we can go down the board. So when so one of the things that Microsoft were lacking were single player action adventure game studios, right? Racers, shooters. So remember the hype when they got these guys, like, oh shit, you had to help play, and again, I became a fan of them from I became a fan of these guys from Heavenly Sword. If you don't know, Heavenly Sword was
PS3.
Yeah, that was the sequel to the original Kratos of God of War. You played like shit crazy as hell. I mean, combos and action. I mean, shit was cracked. So I was I was a fan of them from then. You know what I mean? So then we got, like I said, Hellblade. And how you say a passion project with $10 million. You know what I mean? So when did they announce Hellblade 2 in 2019?
Yeah, 2019.
When did it come out? Last year?
Yep, last year.
So
last spring.
So the longest one making a game was the asset.
All I remember is Post Up talking about how much better. Because remember how we talked about
where that story came from. Where that story came from. So, and I'm not gonna say no names. So one of the guys at Ninja Theory, basically. So they seen what they was able to do. I'm gonna keep it short. Seeing what they was able to do with $10 million, how shot pretty Hellblade is, and one of the things that was lacking was like it wasn't a lot of action. So them getting with Microsoft, and what I mean, and Daddy, war chest. So and again, personally told me, so I seen this finish. I said, what's one of the best things I've ever seen. It is what it is, and and it was going to have the action, the combat, and what they were lacking in the first one, right? So remember, they showed it. Then she said that she was going to learn kung fu and all this shit. You remember? She was going to learn this. Yeah, they did. They did so. They did the trailer. She was going.
Because remember, Z, Mello was the one talking about. We was asking, where is the more action that was promised? And Mello said, "Oh, you can't have that because the girl, she's special needs, and she you did. You argued with us on why.
Well, that's where that came from.
You didn't have no jump button. You argued on all kind of stuff, Mello.
So again,
let me ask
like Tomb Raider. Remember? And
let me ask Mello something, y'all. Mello, on some real shit. Like, I'm not gonna talk about since the X and the S, like when they first came out. I'm gonna talk about just the last, let's say the last 13 months, because I know when you get Game Pass, you get it for a whole year. Have you been satisfied with the games that they've been putting in there for the last year?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, because I can tell you this. One thing about Mello, he finna play every piece of trash that's thrown in that shit.
It ain't trash. But yeah,
he gonna play that shit and he gonna beat it.
The Valve situation from Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Dark
Bleeding Edge. What was it?
Exodus 30.
Grounded, and he waiting on Grounded.
I'm about to play Grounded 2 at the end of the month. Ninja Gaiden 4 is coming in October. Absolutely, yes, I got my value 10 times over.
Yeah, so
yes.
You know, so you know, so you know,
I can't argue with that.
Yeah. Well,
I never argue with Melo because he do play his games and he uses.
Because I like to have fun.
Oh, yeah.
Them games.
Because you know the reason I asked that because I've always been you know, I'm one of those person that'll get it for just
slap
a month.
the like button. Yeah, I leave it on. I leave it on.
Get it for just a month for a certain game, and that'll be it. But I know he get it for like a whole year, and I just want to, because we can't talk about 2 years because they really didn't have none. But this last year they have been bringing games, and I just want to ask somebody that had that experience, that played the Indiana Jones, that played the South of Midnights, are they really satisfied with what they've been getting for the last couple of months?
Yeah, I'm satisfied. They still dropped a RoboCop. I didn't even know that was even coming.
That's PC.
Wu-Tang is dropping this money as well. Like, I always get my money's worth.
What they gonna say about Ninja Theory? They dropped. Remember Bleeding Ass? That was a they green like that. That was a passion project. Remember the whole Bleeding Ass thing, right? And then you Hellblade. Do you think the studio is safe?
I'm gonna say this much on this situation because y'all give him slack for what he did. I think it was a smart move. Phil Spencer, him being a gamer and him being passionate about gaming.
Oh man,
he tried to save these companies because, like you said, even when that situation, what you said, what's the game? What's the game? You just said it. I'm sorry.
Bleeding Ass. Bleeding Ass.
Yeah, Bleeding Edge. Bleeding Edge. It was a passion project. I played it. I enjoyed myself. What? It shut down. I already know the backstory between Hellblade and the purpose for the game, the premise, the reason why it even exists. We know what it is. That company, it was in turmoil before Phil Spencer came over there and picked them up. So I'm with it. Whoever this new regime that's rolling into, they are overlooking what Phil see in certain companies. This is just my opinion. The passion that Phil Spencer had for these companies, it goes back to the Perfect Dark situation.
Man,
the man was enjoying it. He said it was he playing it, and then all of a sudden they talk about canning the game or canceling it.
You believe in Melo?
Whoever's coming into this new regime, they don't look at gaming like Phil Spencer look at it with certain companies. That's just my opinion.
Okay, here's the thing, Melo. I think that shit was about Phil game. That shit was cap. That nigga went about the game he wasn't no goddamn gamer. You can't say a gamer just didn't and you launch your goddamn console with nothing. You can't say you a gamer and gave us goddamn red hole with the straight face. You know what? Out the red hole, get at least a 70. That shit was cap. That nigga, bro. That's just talking words and talking points. That nigga, he don't give a bro. That nigga, all that shit is. Yeah, cool. How do you say? You can say, nigga, don't tell me you love me.
Redfall came out. I played it. I had a good time. I beat it.
Okay, that's okay.
Post Up didn't have a good time with it. It's cool. It is what it is. The game got an update.
It's not about whether who played. It came out. It's the worst rated game ever on Metacritic, right? Some shit, and when so the second, okay, no problem. Okay, fine. Let's not do. But then just you set this conversation out then. So you can't tell me he's about game and know about game and all this shit, and gave us shit for didn't give us shit for years. There's no, you can't tell me you be a gamer and you launch your console with nothing. You take off, listen, you tell me, oh, Phil's a gamer. What the fuck did he give us from 2016 to 2020? Nothing. So listen, so from 20, wait, no, I don't. So from 2017, listen, you can't tell me he's a gamer and all for the, from 2017 to 2023, your first goddamn game was Redfall. I ain't buying it, bro.
Okay, Z. Like I said, you already knew the reports are out there. You look and watch everything. Satya Nadal and them was talking about canning the Xbox.
Man, no, they was not. No, they was not. That's man. No, the fuck they was. Bro, that's bro. Bro, how you?
Zaire Johnson.
What
the
name?
man himself spoke out and said that he was talking about canning the Xbox division.
Bro, listen.
Just like he canned with the
give me the article.
phone.
Give me this article. Mello, you're lying. He ain't never said that.
It's countless interviews for
Mello, he ain't never said that. Mello, he ain't never said that. Mello, that's a lie. Mello, it's a lie.
Can I finish, bro? Can I finish?
Because it never happened.
Can I finish, bro? Can I finish? In that transitional period of them buying all of these daggone companies, they focusing heavily on not doing third party and buying the actual companies themselves. That transitional period was rough. Right now, you cannot complain about the results because it was rough when it began. And now it's it's a master success.
No, it's not, Mello. Mello. It's not a, listen, your numbers are down. It's not a massive success. Okay, your number.
Game Pass is up. Hardware is down.
What? Man, what the hell you talking about here, nigga?
What the hell?
What the heck are we talking? I'm talking about services in video games.
The numbers are down.
Game Pass is up.
Mello,
hardware is down. The console itself is down.
Mello, the hardware is not up. Mello, it's not up, Mello. They never. I said it's not. Game Pass is not up. Mello, they didn't get 50 million. Mello, it's not. Mello, it's not up. Mello, they didn't get 50 million. Now, how long ago they set the milestone for 50 million? That was about 4 years ago. They ain't got there yet.
Game and services is up.
Mello,
story, bro.
It's not up, Mello. It's not true.
No.
It is up.
Mello, it's not up.
Mello.
Yes, it is, bro.
What the hell's wrong with you? What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with you because you act like you don't know how to read a chart. I don't know what happened with New Jersey.
Oh, here you go. See, starting. I'm going in here with the trick bag.
Game services is up and hardware is down.
Mello, it's not up.
Let me say this. Going back to Ninja Theory.
Y'all go to niggas in lie like that. Shit, something like it. See, this should be on your hand. You know this nigga here lying. You know this nigga here lying.
I'm just trying to stay on topic. That's all I'm trying to do.
You know them goddamn Big Money. You know them goddamn numbers ain't up.
Yeah.
I know.
Big Money playing the peacekeeper today. What are we doing, Big Money?
You know them goddamn numbers ain't up.
Hold on. Now listen, talking about Ninja Theory, I really hope nothing happened because I really do think that's a very good, like Z said, with Heavenly Sword. That was one of my best games on the PlayStation 3. I love the game. If you get a chance to play the game, I wish you go back and play it. Just like that game they did for Capcom. I know a lot of people don't like the DMC. They don't like that type of Devil May Cry game. They didn't like that game. But I thought that game was one hell of a game. If you haven't played that, you need to go play that. Now, when they got on this thing, when they did that $10 million project with Hellblade, I think that, that took them down the road they shouldn't have went down because they focused, instead of focusing on gameplay, they was focusing on that girl's psyche. And they tried to say that she had a split personality.
Let me say the bad back. Hang now.
And a lot of gamers didn't like that. That's why I said I can just remember listening to posts telling us how much, now that they with Microsoft, how much bigger and better that part 2 was going to be. He was talking about all this combat that he was going to have. It was going to be 1,000,000 times better. And when that game came out, it fell far from grace. And I think, even though I know Mello, he liked Hellblade 2, when I got into it, I didn't play the whole game.
It was worse than the first one.
I maybe played like 2 or 3 hours of it, and I just couldn't play it no more because I just felt like it wasn't nothing. It was still the same old game, and it wasn't what Post Up said it was going to be, because I was listening to Post Up telling me how great it was going to be and how much gameplay, how much combat was going to be in it. So hopefully that they don't take them out of commission, because that'd be bad. I always put them up, their combat. I always put their combat up there with Platinum Games, because Platinum Games, when you talk about combat, Platinum Games is the top. Can't nobody do combat better than Platinum Games, in my opinion. But I really think Hellblade 2 was I think that's why I asked y'all that question about how do they rate that shit with Game Pass, because I think Hellblade wasn't a success for them, and I think Microsoft maybe went over the books and was like, whoa, that didn't do so good. But go ahead, that's all I want to say on that.
Hey, I just want to ask a question real quick. With all the backlash that Microsoft is getting right now, do you think this is their last generation?
Yeah.
Yeah, as far as consoles,
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they think about it. They already starting out with the handheld stuff. They're licensed out their name and branding and stuff. They're letting other people make stuff. So it's not it wouldn't be, just far-fetched to believe if they can do that with the handheld, that they would just outsource they would just license out the same stuff for a console. So you could get a Lenovo Xbox or Alienware or MSI Xbox console or whatever.
No,
they're going to do whatever platform. Yeah, whatever platform that thing gonna be, it's just gonna be like that ROG Ally. It's gonna be a PC, and they're gonna slap that Xbox brand on that motherfucker. Yeah, that's all they're gonna do.
There's no competition for Sony, right? If Microsoft go away, that means the PS6 is gonna be like $1,000 though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, but you know what? This is what I say to that.
$1,000. I don't think it's gonna be that.
Well, technically, the Pro is 700. If the Pro is 700,
I know, but I still don't. 1,000. I don't think it's gonna be.
Ain't gonna be under 7.
Maybe 800. Maybe 800.
Ain't gonna be under 7. That's what damn sure.
But what I'm saying is, if you think about it, Xbox hasn't been competing, hasn't been pushing Sony like they did back in the 360 days. They bombed last gen. They fell in even worse this gen. They really haven't been competition. So with them not being there, is really anything going to change? And at the same time, we can't force. We try. We can't force Microsoft to stay in fucking console gaming. We tried. Well, at least I tried. I bought Xbox. Everybody else decided they didn't want to buy one. I mean, Clearly, the masses have spoken. The masses are saying we don't want that shit. They sitting around 25 million consoles,
J-Dub, that's why I always say that. Like these last couple of years, I just don't understand what happened, because they literally tried everything. They bought ABK. They bought Bethesda. Games they only charging you $20 a month to play their games, hundreds and thousands of games. And I don't understand. Then at one point, for 1 or 2 years, you can get Game Pass for $1. Like, bruh, they literally tried everything to get people to come over to buy that system, and just nobody did it.
I don't think they did.
The shit I've seen.
You don't think that all the lies that Phil Spencer was spewing out over time, you think that kind of ruined?
Oh wait, I gotta one bill to disappear. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Get you right now. Hey, where we at? Hey, where you go? My brother was reading 90. No, we got. Just wait, don't disappear. Here we go. He said, you can't say you're a gamer and love the new game that is being made and then cancel it, bitch. Good point. I'm sorry. Get, brother. Get.
Right. Wait, Game Trailers had one too.
Yeah, get it for me, please.
He said, Game Trailer said, services are up. Mello is right, but y'all hate Hellblade 2.
We'll go on services. Windows. Goddamn.
No, wait.
Cloud. That's services.
He said y'all hate Hellblade 2 because it was trash and boring, but you losers like Death Stranding 2. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh man.
He said.
You gonna God kill that nigga?
No, it's a bigger difference. Now, I was one of the people that didn't like the first one, but Kojima did add action to this game.
Okay, yeah.
To the second game,
I gotta get it.
There's no way you can deny that he added action to this game.
That's
now,
what was lacking.
That
was lacking.
I'm not gonna lie, that's all you was doing was walking. I didn't like that shit. But this second game, bro, it's a big difference.
It was the same action in the first game. The thing about it is, you had to play like 5 hours into it.
Oh man! Hell no!
Yeah,
That's wild.
Yeah, like this game here. Kojima kind of starts you out because he realized, like, some people don't have the stamina.
I heard somebody say when you take 5 to 10 hours for the game to get, that's not a good game. That's not a good game.
I ain't got
Death Stranding 1 is still my top 5 game ever played in my life. It's still on my list. It was a game for me, right? But I've already said it wasn't a game for everybody because not everybody is into those type of games. But he
heard that, and Kojima heard that. He heard that call, and as soon as I heard half an hour in, you get right into the action. So he heard that call. He heard what people said.
I got it. Wait, hold on. We actually kind of because I want to say when so the Forza Horizon 2 has sold almost 3 million copies.
Over 2 million.
Copies. Do you think Microsoft is better at being a third-party publisher, and then at being
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because think about it, you don't have to do anything but just provide fucking games.
Yeah.
Right. And here's the thing that it wasn't always the case with Microsoft. Right. They've kind of been good with Halo, Gears, and Forza, but that's kind of all they ever had because they closed down everything else. And then by sticking with that, your Halo went down in quality. Your obviously your Forza Motorsports because that shit don't exist anymore, and then your Gears, which is Gears 5, especially with High Buses, is one of the lowest played and completed games on Xbox. You can see the stats, and we talked about that. But I think now that they're uncapped and they see the money potential by offering it everywhere, Microsoft, a company like that, world's richest company, they're motivated by money. And they're going to be, and they saw the sales they got from Sea of Thieves, the sales they got from the other games that they put on PlayStation, and they were like, shit, this is tangible money. Not that little $10 a month, $15 a month that they getting from the Game Pass people, but this is tangible for every game. They're getting tangible money that's coming in. And so that's motivating them. And so now they're like, well, fuck, let's go ahead and put it all on there. And guess what? A lot of those games, Gears Reloaded, was people passing Joe Name out there bragging, all these Microsoft games is the top games on the PlayStation Store. They bragging about all that shit. Well, guess what? Here you go. Guess what? PlayStation gamers are buying it. Guess what? That's great for us PlayStation gamers, but that's probably bad for you Xbox console dudes. Because if you don't buy games, Microsoft's gonna be like, well, fuck them. We're gonna cater to the people who do buy the games. Plus, we don't have to spend any money on R&D for consoles or shit like that. And then everybody else, guess what? Where are you gonna go? You're either gonna go to PlayStation or you're gonna go to PC. And either way, we get your bread anyway. Because if you go to PC, you're going to subscribe to Game Pass, or you're going to buy one of our games on PC. Therefore, we get the money. And if you go to PlayStation, you're going to buy the game for full price anyway, and we get your money. So who gives a fuck? So it's a win-win for. That's why I kept telling Pastor them, you're parading your own demise, the demise of your own console. Right? You should go out and buy these games, not just cap on Twitter. Go out, buy them, and play them because they look at the numbers. The numbers looking shaky, that shit gone. And what happened? They step in there. Look at Forza. They're number 3. Halo, Gears, and Forza. They're number 3 biggest franchise in the history of Xbox. One that's on the OG Xbox, right? It's gone. It's no more. So it is what it is. Yeah. And Game Trust is with $2. With the $2, Jay, keep that same energy with Hell Dollars too. Sell well on Xbox. Listen, I will, but I know for a fact it's not going to sell well on Xbox because y'all don't buy no games. Simple. That's why we getting these games. If you don't buy them. If you look at, go ahead.
No, I just want to ask you a question. So Microsoft had bought so many studios, man, but then they turned around and fired, I think it was like 15,000 people. Why would they? You know what I mean? Why would they do something like that? You know what I mean?
They already said it's AI because they got rid of the people that they figure they didn't need, and they're going to turn over a lot of that legwork over to AI. Microsoft is making sure all their employees are using AI. Matter of fact, Microsoft fired the people and then sent an email out saying, if you're feeling sad and depressed, use our AI to feel better. Remember that? They just sent that shit out the other day. We was talking about it. That shit crazy.
Yeah, if you look at the history of Xbox, we always know that the only really successful Xbox they had was the 360. I don't look at the first Xbox as a success because Halo made it a success. They never went over 100 million consoles, so I think it's good that they're going third party because they pull out all the stops. And when you did this last generation, they pulled out all the stops that I said. They games are $20 a month. Like it's like at one point for like 2-3 years straight, they had Game Pass for $1.
What's it in it though?
They pulled out all the stops, man. They so it's only right
I don't think
that
so,
they're
bro.
going third party. They just even though the competition need to be there, I know we need the competition, Microsoft against PlayStation, but I think it's a good thing that they're going there because like they just really never had a successful console except for the 360.
All right, so we just want to be here. So even though they $1, what is it in there? They just started getting games this year. So even they was charging niggas $1. The reason why we wasn't buying that one was shit to lay up there. That was a backlash. I understand, you know, the only I could name off the top of my head, I'm sorry, what they had in Game Pass when it was down with you know what the dub they got when they got the game Outriders? That was a dub, and when they got goddamn Sony the baseball game, you can't tell them shit else in between then. They ain't had shit else, and they got the lots of fees. So we got that.
But still at the same time, Z, you would never see PlayStation, even if they did a weekend deal. If Sony did a weekend deal for $1 for PlayStation Plus, they wouldn't even do that.
You know why?
That's how bad it was.
Absolutely,
They had to make that motherfucker $1.
Yeah.
To get somebody enticed just to get on that motherfucker. So it really led up to. That's why we always talking about why Phil need to be fired, because for the longest time it wasn't shit on that console. So they had to find something to entice somebody to get on that motherfucker. So they said, "Shit, make that motherfucker $1. Maybe they'll start buying the motherfucker then." But even then, they didn't do that.
Yeah,
So
like I said, you know, I mean, I'm not saying. I mean, I'm agreeing with you, but I'm just saying that the reason why it went down to $1 and all that shit like that because they didn't have any games when they didn't have any software. You know what I mean? You know, you had the hardware there, you ain't had no goddamn games. You know, so you know that's why how you say you know they had the same goddamn. That's what the whole the running jokes were bleeding ass and all, and you know, honey, I struck the fuck niggas. They had CFDs, that's all they had. They just started getting, how you say, the software now. So I guess if we can have a hot tub time machine and take the games they got now, you know, they coming out with software now, and back when they launched the service, I think we'd be having a different conversation. You know what I mean? You know, at least they had some, some software in it. They didn't have shit. You know what I mean? You had the box. You had two next generation consoles and no goddamn games. And that's
But still, like Z, if you look at it now with the games that's coming out, they have, like you say, there's plenty of games coming out, but nobody still ain't buying an Xbox. They
on PlayStation. That's why you ain't got to. You see? And now you got the games. I still ain't got all your boxes. So we get them on PlayStation. You know, so. Damn, they're a day late and $1 too goddamn short. Now you're right. That's the fun. That's why a lot of not feel they paying. Fuck the niggas. Like what Boom said. Right, Phil. I hope Phil is listening. That's what they saying. Hey, we went through all that. Just said now we're getting the games, and now you put this shit somewhere else. That's what they crying for. You know what I mean? Like fuck them niggas. But all right. We went through all that. Just that and the other. Now we want to get the games now. Whatever. And now you put them on PlayStation. So guess what? They didn't get you. Now you have something to entice PlayStation niggas to come over and get your service and get your hardware. You know what I mean? But now you don't have to. Now I don't get a bill, so I got you now. I don't have to do that because I'm getting your games. How you say? In fact though, there's a bill right here. If you hold on. We got my brother Vegeta 90. The boss model of the entire gen has been biting your nose to spite your face. You ain't lying. You ain't goddamn lying, my brother Vegeta 90. And Game Told said, Jay, keep that same energy. Helldivers 2 was so well on Xbox. Fuck out of here, you. Last time we get the hell out of here. I guess. Well, I guess I'll get this PlayStation 6 shit tomorrow. It's already 10 o'clock. Well, Spiderman coming to Xbox. I've seen a lot of the Xbox guys jumping up and down. But what's the nigga thing? Insomniac bringing, that's gonna be the next game outside of Helldivers. I don't see it happening.
Wait, the first one?
No, they ain't get no.
Oh, no. They should get the first one.
They should get. They should get nothing. I mean, because again, Sony uses that to sell their hardware.
Yeah, but they know they're on the way out, so it's like might as well
no, I don't see anything happening. I don't think so. I mean,
well, it's going to Xbox anyway because it's going to be on PC.
So they, right. Yeah, I don't know, but they out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I said, I said tomorrow. Well, I guess fuck it. The PlayStation 6 rumors saying it's supposed to be twice as powerful as the PS5 Pro, and I'm saying if that is the case, I think that's a bad thing because it's only 2 times. I mean, I don't know. So that right there, something's gonna be a lot of cross-gen development. You know what I mean? They're not really pushing the envelope. I mean, if I already got something now, it's gonna be one time. I don't know. Maybe like you said, if you're going from the PS5 to the PS5 Pro, but then you just so much twice. I want push the envelope. I mean, like I don't know. Like I want something. Remember that wow we got when we went from the fucking PS3 to the PS4 and we saw NBA 2K14. And our eyes like, oh shit! I think those days may be. I think those days may be gone, bro. I don't think we're gonna get no more wows. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen anymore.
The graphics, yeah.
Cause they were supposed to sell that on ray tracing. That never really took off this generation. Man, the ray tracing that was supposed to be the sack though. That's why they went from 60 to 70 for games. That was really the new thing. That was supposed to make the games pop. I think we might be past that old shit moment, man. As far as
yeah, no, they'll just get
visuals.
Bigger and then less load time, but then push that and they'll just get bigger, bigger games.
Well, I guess
practically they're not going to really look that much better.
Even what costs, like again, and so it comes down to competition. And Big Money said he didn't agree with the PS5 Pro, the price being $700. Maybe you might be right, but they were able to do that again because Microsoft came out with this bitch and checked the bids. Oh no. That's why they making more hardware. We gave you niggas a mid-gen refresh. Oh, it was the Series X. If that one is slapped on the goddamn face, and so maybe if they Xbox would have came, then maybe that bitch would have been $100. But if the PS5 Pro is $700, how much do you think the PS6 is gonna be? Shit. I know. I got a bet with Low Key Poppy that he says it's gonna be down to $500 anyway in hell. I think 7 from the rip. You know what I mean? I think 7.
Yeah, I'm sitting on cheaper than like 650.
Hey, I was good. 650. 650.
That's at a maybe. That's at a maybe. You know what I mean?
Oh no, Logic. You can have a 50. I don't think, man. Obviously be 700. It's
depending when they drop with inflation and all that shit.
No, what you're talking about inflation, but just think about this. Keep it simple. If they charging me, if you're talking about this bitch is twice as powerful, right? And you're charging me $700 now, twice as powerful, you gonna charge me $650? I don't see that happening.
Yeah, I'm saying I can see that the lowest they go. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that being the price. I agree with you. 700 is probably about the price range. You might see 750. You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you say 750 or did you say 650?
No. I said 650. I can see them at the lowest. The lowest going 650, depending on where the economy and shit is. But
I didn't know you were saying that. My nigga, like, you sorry, I ain't know you was in here, bro. I couldn't see
Yeah, I
you.
was in here in a minute, bro. I was in the car back here taking care of shit, bro.
Oh, and Rosie back there fixing the flat. A carburetor. Rosie was doing it and starting to hole in there, a carburetor. Yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, okay, well okay, 650, okay. Oh, let me get you, we can, man, lots will start rocking out too. Oh, give me something that, chat to know you. A topic that you know, man, that I may have spoken with you didn't, hook it up out here, you know. What are your thoughts about the Nintendo? What Nintendo? Give me your thoughts about Nintendo, fuck it. Yeah.
Nah, the Nintendo shit, I definitely agree with, more so that shit ain't worth the price. You know what I'm saying? Considering the hardware, if you looking at hardware, that's like what, 2013?
Yeah.
We talking about 12 years, going on 13 years now. So, the price range for that is definitely not worth it. I still got my Switch 1. I'm not really interested in getting the Switch 2 at this moment. You know what I mean? And for the most part, my daughter uses the Switch. So, I'm not really invested in Nintendo like that to even go and be buying anything for $450. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Both of them. The second one, man, is pretty dope though, man. That Mario Kart World is it's pretty cool.
For $400 anyway.
I'm not spending that money. I'm not spending that money for that price. You know what I mean? For what they're offering, I don't feel like it's worth $450.
Yeah, because with the PlayStation and the Pro Controller and all that, when you leave the store, it's about you leave about I left about almost $700.
So, hey, Logic. You when you come to the show, bro, just if it be hard because it'd be a lot of us in here talking.
I ain't know, bro.
Just speak up a little bit, and then if we hear you, we'll say, yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, I know. I didn't know you was in. I know you was in.
No, I'm just saying if he in here, yeah, I don't want you to feel like you just try to, because it's hard to get in when it's like it'd be like 30 of us talking at once. So
yeah, I ain't know bros in here. I know, man.
You've been in here for a while.
Yo,
I just thought he was just listening. But if you want to say something, just say it, bro. We'll let you talk.
Yeah,
we a lot of us talk for a while.
So I'm reading it as I'm jogging. I'm like,
yo,
that's my guy.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. I said this.
Wait, hold on. I just found something right quick. Hold up, man. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, everybody rocked out live today. I just had surgery in my jaw. So let's fuck right now. Hold up. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put some thing. I'm a fucking nut. I'm going through my whatchamacallit right here. I got some goddamn clips and shit, right? Hold on, man. Hold on. And I was just I guess I had so what I would do is on the Discord, sometimes I might just DM you something, and it'd be, for me to download for the show right quick, you know what I mean? So I can just have it off on my phone. And I'm looking at shit. I seen this shit. I guess I had sent this shit to Shadow, but it was for me to download and put on the show.
Got room for you at the booty house. You ever been to the booty house? Huh? Big boys have you grab your ass?
So I'm reading it as I'm jogging.
No, on my head. They ain't shot my car.
Yes. I said this. I said, I got laughed at when I gave him dominance.
3,000 lashes for conduct.
Wait, hold up. Look at this shit. Wait, hold up. Let me go and turn it down a little bit. Look at this shit here. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. You got me riding around the car with two niggas trying to kill you. This nigga crazy.
Hey, what not give it on me?
Shut the fuck up.
Wait, look at this shit. Wait, look at this shit. Wait, hold up. I'm a fucking nut, man. Hold on a second.
So I'm reading it as I'm jogging. I'm like, yo, that's my guy.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes. I said this. I said, I got laughed at when I gave him dominance.
3,000 lashes for conduct unbecoming a black man.
I got laughed at when I gave him Maximus.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, yo.
What do you mean by that?
And I got laughed at when I said soon to be Aurelius. Everybody's like soon to be irrelevant.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
The slanders?
I mean, I had people that I'd never met on podcasts that had a level of vitriol for me.
You talking about me?
Fandom towards Microsoft.
Come on. Looking at this screen right now, thinking those stupid thoughts. You're soft, not me.
And I know fan is short for fanatic, and sometimes it may seem like, oh, this guy, how you gonna call another man dominant? Pause.
Oh man,
moves is dominating.
Hey, yo, one nut ass. Hey, yo, yeah, Rob was bugging.
His moves is Maximus. His moves are Maximus.
Oh man,
but really it's golden.
What? Oh
so
man,
that is our move is golden. When I told you that,
you understand what I'm saying? Pretty much.
Oh man,
you know, I was catfished out of some shit.
Oh man,
you understand what I'm saying? Pretty.
Yo, one nut ass. Hey, yo, I'm fucking nut, yo. Hey, yo, I got so much shit, man. I ain't gonna let you break a body of work, man. That was just in the cup. I ain't know, yo. Hey, yo, that shit, wow, yo.
I got catfished out of some shit.
Yo, he said his moves were golden. He said his moves were golden. That nut ass nigga. Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed the show today, slap the like button. I'm back with this bitch tomorrow, man.
Milky aura.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Listen, listen, you guys. Like I said, we did the Trump shit yesterday. You know, expand your mind. I ordered today. You know, just 2 parts. You know what I mean? Yeah, but that's some funny shit though, man. Like I said, man, everybody rocking our love.
Crazy.
Yeah, that shit. Wow. Yeah, I ain't know, but I got. Yo, Riz lost his mind yesterday, bro.
Yeah, was close, man. That nigga was close.
Yeah, yo, he ain't come back today, man. Hey, yo.
Oh, no, what was I don't even want to know what he was capping.
Show. Hey, yo, shut the fuck up. His moves were golden. Yo, wait, hold on, let me hear this shit again. Oh, man, I got one in the cut. I ain't know, you'll see how you got a body of work, bro. I forgot all about that shit. Niggas said his moves were golden.
So I'm reading it as I'm jogging. I'm like,
and you know what? This is gonna break me.
I said this. I said, you know.
Yeah. What'd you say, bro?
Wait. I'm about to say. For some reason, Rich or Pastor came on to the show today.
That's cool. We had a do it. Show was a classic. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something was a classic. Oh man. Oh man. Here you go. Hold on, got me in tears. Yo, I had to be just sitting in the cut. I know what it just got me in tears. That shit got me in tears. The
vitriol.
Yeah. He said his moves were golden. Oh man. Man. Let me see something right quick. King. Oh man. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'll shout out to everybody rocking that love. I appreciate you, man. We'll be back with this tomorrow. Tomorrow Thursday, right?
Yep.
Tomorrow Thursday. Be back. I'll be on Twitch early, and then just rock. We working, man.